Does everyone know what their assignments are?
Okay. Had to wait for that logo hit. Ham. Wasn't expecting a wad of phlegm in my throat, but we should always be expecting wads of phlegm. Mr. Swizzlers. Thank you for the sub. Also, Cursona Fun. Thank you for the song sub. That was a good song, huh? I can always hear it on the wind when I was mashing buttons so hard. Cracking a cold one, yeah. Coca-Cola Zero. Brian the Last Dinosaur. Thank you. That was the one that had Jean Reno. Onimusha 3. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that was also the time traveling one. It's like partially in modern times. Okay. No, PS4 is already taken off. Attaboy. What you ever do on subbing? No worries, man. That's okay. That's alright. Excuse me. I just appreciate you got there eventually. Oh yeah, let me change my stuff here. Also, I'm not using the right scene either. So much about this is wrong. Bang. Oh, here's my hot stats. With the, I use the very professional notepad to update my boy.txt. Whoops. Okay. What was it doing here? Got him. Yeah, Jean Reno was just super hot at the time. I don't know why. I mean, I know it was all started with Leon the Professional, but R2 is not Sprint. Yeah, who knows what I'm not going to remember properly. Let's find out. Good start.
I'm ready. Broccoli.
What's up, Jam Master James? Thank you for the resub. I'm doing pretty great. Any game or any day where I just get to kick it and play video games is a pretty good one to me.
Sorry, not ready.
Oh shit! Wow! Wow, that dude opened me up. Okay. Ah. Why does it have 2 life bars? It's like segmented. Shit.
Only one more.
Yeah, I can't reach that, sorry. Oh, turn the game down, you got it. My bad. My bad.
That was difficult.
Some meaty base, yeah, probably a little overblown. Apologies. At least I have some very basic safeguards in place to make sure I don't entirely blow people's speakers out, but it's just side effects of every game having a goddamn different normalized audio level. I'm getting extremely blown out. Yep, apologies about that. Should be fixed now. It's tough because it's not like games tell you, you know, what volume level they're going to be pushing over the wire. And you also can't really check because often the audio is most intense when the game is also most intense, which means my attentions are split. I thought about just bringing in the volume at a super low level to begin with, and then putting an amp and a hard limiter on it just to make sure it stays in roughly in the same range. But man, some games are just so quiet. I would have to dump so much gain on the quiet games and probably partially blow out the loud ones. I'm a big fan of God of War coming to this one, and I'm happy with the things they did and how it's more respected by people. It's just a better game. I don't really know, like, I can totally buy preferring the old ones, just for like the just maybe for stylistic reasons, but there's really no comparison. You have had the same problem mixing audio, yeah. I'm sure it's the same with like YouTube videos, with movies, with music. Everyone masters at a different level. And there's really no way to enforce a standard that I can tell, aside from just having to twiddle the knobs every time. Haha! Look at that idiot. How many more do we got, though? Get that marble wombo! Get that combo going! Ooh. Okay, that's peaking about where I'd want it to. Maybe still a little bit hot, but let me know what you guys think, and we'll figure it out. We're all in this together. There's no sex minigame. It was immature in hindsight. Yeah. I mean, that's still very much, not that it's a bad thing, but still very much byproduct of games kind of being thought of as just being for 18-year-old males. Mix the audio recorded from D&D sessions, and it's almost always a nightmare, dude. Yeah, my complaints, like one audio source coming in at different levels, is worlds apart from like trying to mix together multiple audio tracks from different microphones in different rooms with different room tones and things like that. And like each one has a different EQ, each voice has a different amount of warmth to it. I've been hitting that with the podcast a little bit, and in a very amateur way, trying to normalize that stuff, but I'm by no means an audio engineer. I've heard of Factorio, yeah. Sounds like the kind of game that could destroy your life. Hey, when movies have ridiculous balance. Oh yeah. When conversations peak at -24, but the action is blowing out. Yep. Yeah. It's weird because I feel like a theater sound system can handle dynamic range like that pretty well. TV speakers cannot. And sometimes a lot of sound bars and kind of entry-level sound equipment now will have settings to reduce the volume range. Oh, and yeah, you're not a professional either. I guess that's how it starts, though. No one's a professional until they just call themselves that, I guess. Hey, Wolfborn. Good to see you. Thank you for the resub. I use Streamlabs OBS, and that's helped me get better at podcasting and streaming for sure. I just use vanilla OBS. But it's, it's a process. Tiny improvements. Oh, Infinity War and Endgame are especially bad that way. Hard to hear dialogue. You turn it up and then the action shakes the house. Yeah. That's why I watch a lot of things with subtitles now. You need the soundbar to boost voice. Yeah, but that puts like a weird tone. It puts a weird tonality on everything that I'm not a huge fan of. Excuse me. Every time I eat, I swear, it just jostles some fresh evil loose from my sinuses. Okay, so I got this thing moving. What did that do? Let's find out. Yeah, I have subtitles on almost everything I watch now. Mostly because I also have, there's probably another audio source in the room. Steph is usually watching a movie, or I'll be playing a game or something like that. Angela God of War games for what they were at the time they came out. I was in high school at the time, but yeah, this game had Kratos an actual character you could relate to. Yeah. Oh, I opened the gate so the boat can go through. Okay. But I want this treasure. I want the treasure. Maybe I gotta come back later for it. I get all this sick hack silver, though. Missing your streams. Devil God Spider. Glad I finally got one. Well, welcome back. Just chilling out with Dad and the boy.
When are you angry?
What?
With me. When?
Oh. I guess sometimes when you don't think I can do something, but I can.
It is not always easy to know what.
It's okay. I get it. I'm little. Where's that whetstone, I wonder?
Man. In my apartment, the AC is too loud to hear anything, so I turn it up, and the AC turns off and it's blasting sound. Can't get it right. Oh, we do suffer, don't we? Alright, well, circle isn't dodge. That's X. Okay. Aye, okay. Why can't I lock on? It's really confusing. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Alright, this is gonna be an interesting... Dude! Oh boy. God damn. Can you not dodge roll away from that rock? Just trying to cheese out this one dude so I can focus on the troll. No! Ah! Fuck. Okay, well, I thought he leveled up, but you know, maybe he did. Yeah. Fuck. Come on. Ah. There we go. Okay. Ooh. No! What are you... what? Okay. I was trying to pick up the item, but I guess I'll get in the boat. Don't tell me that resets the fight! Ah! Oh, he's back. God damn it. Fuck. Oh, thank God. Ooh, I got very lucky there. Okay. Oh, I really cheesed that one out. That was not good execution, but... No! Wow! Whew. Okay. Jeez. Game is a weird, fun difficulty spikes. It really, yeah, I really like it. To me, it's just a mark of excellent game design that the game kind of holds its structural integrity as you really twist up the difficulty. Yeah, tactical canoe. Dun 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 dun. Tactical boating action. And Kratos dies in the next one? Didn't he die already? Whatever. I am less interested in, like, big plot events like that, more in maybe how they develop his relationship to Atreus. You an Assassin's Creed fan? Sangroku, I don't even know what that means anymore. I like the game, so I guess yes, but games are all so... They're getting more and more different, which is a good thing. I much prefer that approach to sequels rather than trying to make each game the same, but like iterative. No, I haven't died yet. Awesome sauce. Unless I'm just completely blanking. But, like, Assassin's Creed 1 is just fundamentally a different kind of game than Origins or something like that. What you looking at? Boy. So, but I'm excited about Valhalla. I started playing Origins again. I'm enjoying it. I think he was talking about Kratos? Huh? How does that relate to Assassin's Creed? Eh? Rendar Spire. Thanks for the resub. Hello, Steve Zizou. Good to see you again. Odyssey slapped so hard. Yeah, people seem to really, really, really like Odyssey, so I gotta get through Origins so I can get to it. Oh, there's a sequel to the bartending? Odyssey was quantity over quality? Oh, okay. See, that's what I don't like.
Boy.
That's a lot of Ubisoft games.
Huh. Neat.
Or at least it has been. They seem to be pivoting a little bit since just cramming a bunch of tactical shooting into Breakpoint didn't work. New AC's combat's better, but they fucked stealth all the way up. Slash throats should kill folks. Yeah, it's not a stealth game anymore. It's an open world action game. This is your first playthrough God of War. It is not. I've beaten it before, but never on the hardest difficulty, which is what I am attempting to do now. Oh, he said boy. Yes. Tried Project Winter. No. What is that? I preferred Odyssey. The mechanics are better. Okay. I'm looking forward to getting into it. To me, just like, Origins is fun enough, but it really just does feel like, you know, you run around, you bash everything to death, because nothing can really hurt you. It's like it reminds me of like Marvel's Spider-Man. Once you hit a certain skill cutoff, you'll just never die. And then it's just about, okay, how quickly can you beat up all the enemies, and that's it. Which is fine. It's fun enough. Especially when it's more digital tourism than a like mechanically rich video game. That's kind of how I view Assassin's Creeds. It's like you're just going for the setting and the splendor that they put into telling the story. Not that the story itself is going to be all that interesting. The game is fun with commands. Huh. Yeah, Trey, I prefer hard stealth too. That's why I like 1 so much and why I liked Unity. Thought they were kind of playing more with stealth elements and trying to make it more of, I guess, more Batman than Marvel Spider-Man, but wish they never killed Desmond. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with things changing. At least they finished a storyline, you know? That's not something that games tend to do, especially ones that have ongoing plot lines. It is also kind of interesting that all these narratives occur around Abstergo as a company and Animus technology, but the things you do as a player don't have, like, really all that broad-reaching effects, it seems like, some of the time. You're just one player in this big conspiracy world. Origins has weird chocobo and camel animations, so it's the better game. Well, there you go. The imagination behind Odyssey made it endearing to me. It's like someone's childhood dream game coming to life. Alright. Okay. Sequel's not out yet. It's supposed to come out in 2020. But between what happened in Venezuela last year and the pandemic, wouldn't be surprised if it got delayed. Trailer's super stylish, proper mid-80s slice-of-life sci-fi anime. Good shit. Oh, the sequel to Valhalla, the cyberpunk bartending simulator game? Is that what you're referring to? Because I'm excited. I haven't played Valhalla yet. I need to. Oh. I like that they killed him. It was nice that he wasn't the chosen one. He just got the closest. Also made Abstergo a legitimate threat. Yeah, I mean, he was just one of many descendants of the bloodline of assassins, right? Although they've made it now that you don't have to be a blood Descendant anymore. Like, they packaged up all of those memories, and I guess that's part of their entertainment division. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Maud. Yeah. I'm having a blast, man. I'm trying to remember the get down for Origins, because it's like it's clear that the dude has an Apple of Eden that he's like bashing people to death with, which is pretty metal. But I guess it really does seem like a lot of the punch of most Assassin's Creed games are, where's this Apple of Eden? Where'd it go? And that's why you're playing through anyone's life, is just to figure out the 5 minutes where they interfaced with the Apple of Eden and what they did with it. But the intermediary stories they tell are kind of interesting. I do like Bayek as a character. He's, it's funny how, like, sometimes somebody's character is sort of written around their function as a video game protagonist, so... But I do appreciate his ability to go from, like, being murderously homicidal to laughing and playing with kids. Like, he's just a weird dude that way. It's a Carmen Sandiego game, a little bit, yeah. Did you like Death Stranding? I did, but I wouldn't... It's not like the kind of game that I would necessarily say is a good... Well, it's a well-made game. I don't know that makes it a good game. Definitely not the game that I would just recommend to anyone flat. Did you play Bayek bald or full hair? Well, he's full hair right now. I only have a few outfits, so I haven't messed with his hair too much. I got to exactly the place I always get to, which is exactly when you leave Siwa. So I'm at the next spot, wherever that is. And it's weird because they don't give you like a main story quest when you go on from there. It's just, okay, you're here now. I don't know, maybe help people out. So I'm just doing side quests and seeing where it goes. I do appreciate that. It's rare for AAA games to not give you a big glowing golden triangle to walk towards, but... Baldak is the best. I like him hairy. I think it works with his facial capture bizarrely. I guess that's just how I'm used to seeing him, though. So... The other interesting thing that I kind of like about Assassin's Creed games is that the story that you see from a lot of the characters in the universe, it's not their full arc. Again, it's really just up until they interface with an Apple of Eden and to figure out where it went. So you don't always get somebody's full story, which is, I kind of like. It makes it feel a little more, I mean, real is such a dumb word to talk about a video game in, but that's what it is. So white is experience, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, except 30 is really not that much. Although I need to remember I can buy skills. Yeah, look at all this. I just keep forgetting to buy skills, which is really bad. Oh, I bought all of those that I can get. So. Unless it's Ezio? Yeah. But you got all 3 with him. Why was that? I'm trying to remember, because by Revelations, you're with your little crew, your little NCIS crew. And I'm trying to remember what the goal was of playing through Ezio's timeline. Cause, oh no, yeah, he entombed himself with the Apple of Eden, right? When he like basically retired at the end of that game, wasn't that the point? And I don't remember, like, Origins, once you exit the Animus, oh, Altair did. Oh, that was Altair. Okay. He gave it to a dead Altair. That's right. Sorry, it's been a long time since I played that game, so memories are a little dusty. And yeah, you were just trying to find the Apple of Eden before Abstergo did in that game, as I recall. Oh, Ezio getting the message for Desmond and super confused was great. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could also, I think, even though sometimes I roll my eyes at this, you could argue that they were talking to the player, too. Even through the Animus, they're talking to you. Trying to find Adam Levine, yeah. That's right. That's when it's kind of like the first... Well, Assassin's Creed 2 had that, like, weird decoded video you saw of the progenitor race, or whatever they were called, running around in the Garden of Eden. or escaping with something. I don't know, that was weird. Wasn't that Brotherhood? Probably. That seems useful. They were escaping with apples, yeah. So yeah, it's weird. As much as I want to say that, oh, it's so cool that they closed off a plot arc, they actually kind of didn't. They just took the singular plot arc they had and have extended it across like 8 games. Which is fine. Doesn't bother me. I know that you can level up these skills, right? Yeah, here we go. Frost damage, foot to enemies. Increases the size of an explosion on impact with any enemy surface. Yeah, this is kind of like my knock enemies off platform skill, so let me level it up again. See if I can use it to cheese through fights I have no business being in. I will track this. Would you replay through the AC games? Probably not. That takes way too long. And I don't know that it's necessarily as rewarding, would be as rewarding to do. Going back to Assassin's Creed 1 would be interesting, but... That's why I hate 3, they just completely shit on some really interesting build-up. Oh, just because they make it about 2012 instead of something else? Yeah, I mean, I feel like anytime you actually answer questions you've been asking the audience, the reality is always going to be worse than the audience's imagination. But I would rather they do that than just extend questions forever, which is what most properties try to do. As long as it's profitable. Yeah, I agree. But I also hear a burb. But for the new ones, yeah. If I can be honest with myself and get a little further in Origins, I could see streaming that. Fun fact: look for the light. Always to the light. Oh, gotta go over there. Aha! Fun fact. Well, maybe not so fun. Really, maybe only just fun for me. The only Assassin's Creed Origins is the reason I have a 2 PC stream setup, and is also, and because of that, is the reason why I didn't really get through it. So, if I asked 99% of my mates who played through the games what Desmond's story was, they'd have no clue. I think I remember. Let me see if I can do this. So they identified Desmond, who was a bartender, as being the descendant of Altair. Let's see if I can get the name. Altair ibn al-Ahad. I only know that because somebody was tweeting about it earlier. But Rami Ismail, or Ismail. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm sorry to say, but excuse me. And Abstergo knew that Altair had an Apple of Eden at some point. My God. What's wrong with my sinus right now? I can't talk. So they kind of held him at hostage and forced him to trace through his genetic memory of Altair's life to figure out where the apple... Ismail? Okay, I thought. Yeah, close enough for the whites. What the hell? How do you get over there? Hold on, let me look around. Oh, there's a thing there. I wonder if I can... I can't quite hit it. Maybe if I go up, look down at it. So, at some point, though, they... excuse me. God. Desmond escapes, and then he and a bunch of other defectors from Abstergo continue to use the Animus to figure out where the Apple of Eden is, so they can get it first. Which also involves playing through other people's storylines. It's pretty much just been, let's chase the Apple of Eden ever since the first game. Although Desmond's plot line kind of revolved around preventing the 2012 apocalypse, which I don't remember the... I don't remember exactly how that interfaced. It's one of those throw to spin the wood kind of things. Oh. So it is. It's right there. Right in front of me. Every time you play a game again, you have to sort of retune yourself to the the visual language of the game, which in my case can take a while. And then they killed him? That was so stupid. I thought it was okay. The 2012 was Solar Storm. Oh. And then there was the thing about bleeding, where, like, he replayed the genetic memories enough that he kind of absorbed their skill sets. Interestingly,
This is the sun.
they also refer to,
Oh, son?
the rig they had in the movie in Origins. The weird, like,
Dagger we found in his father's back.
umbilical that goes into your
But
spine.
it was not enough.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal begets betrayal. My guess, the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Look there, lad, by his feet.
The whetstone!
Yes. They used it to smash his face in.
They did? Ew.
Fucking Atreus. Oh boy. Shit. Did we really need ranged dudes?
I'm not ready!
No! Arg! Alright, well.
Get up!
Desmond has a son who is a sage. What's the sage thing? I actually don't know what that refers to. I like how they handled Desmond's story in Revelations, where he was in a coma and we traveled through his memories from when he trained at a young age. Yeah, you're right. There was a bit of retconning there, right? I guess there was no reason to talk about it before that game, but when he was like, "Oh yeah, now I remember that I grew up on a survivalist commune," it's like, yeah, that just occurred to you, huh? Okay. Oh! Right. Jesus Christ, he's not gonna give me a second, man. How the fuck? How are you supposed to deal with... Why do they have to stock it with ranged, man? Nah. Oh, it's in the comics? Okay. Fuck. Wrong button. Let's try this. Okay. That's one. Fuck. Thanks, boy. No!
Almost ready! Broccoli!
Oh man, didn't recognize that animation right off the top. Hate it when games get comics. Kill the didact on screen, you wishy-washy hacks. Transmedia. It's higher difficulty, they have more health and do more damage. No. They do have more health and they do more damage. Do. But they're also way more aggressive, especially in groups. In lower difficulties, they'll give you a bit of a breather, but on harder difficulties, they'll actually like attack through each other. Yeah, they're a lot smarter. And there's one major mechanic. If you hit them and then leave them alone for a little bit, they'll Dragon Ball charge up, and then they'll get a big chunk of health back and level up. Like they'll get harder. You can interrupt that with with an arrow or hitting them, obviously. But yeah. Wrong one. Atreus, come on. Fucking Christ.
Need more time. Ready to go now.
Where are you? Oh, Trace is down. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. That was much better.
Can't yet.
Shit. Dang it.
Need more time.
Go!
Ready? Almost ready.
Whew.
I wonder why they left this whetstone behind. If Sindri wants it, it must be really useful.
Well, lad, reavers have very specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, might as well use it as a blunt object.
Is this the fucking Infinity Gauntlet thing? Fragments of its former strength lie scattered throughout the realms? That kind of seems like it. Oh, that is it? Okay. What was I using? Oh, Realm Shift. I think this is the one I was using? I mean, this one... Oh. I think it was this. Yes, Infinity Kratos. Avengers End Boy. You're plugging yourself back into the Matrix, bad aim? What does that mean? Hitting a bong and then playing Second Life? Hey, Digital
I
Tears.
don't know what we're still doing here.
Thanks for the resub. Calm down, boy. Your father is stomping on crystals. Yeah, open that up. Open that up for Pappy. This really is a beautiful game. Ugh. I love games where every time you play it, you love it more. I think Breath of the Wild was like that for me. This game's like it for sure. Doom. Well, alright. I guess side quest complete. Oh, hold on a second. There are specific named gems you need to get in order to turn it into the true Infinity Gauntlet. Ooh, boy. There's one piece you can miss and not go back to. Is it... I'm guessing it's not very obvious? I love how Kratos is literally God and he still struggles opening chests. I remember James commenting about it once, and it made all the sense in the world to me then, and it continues to be true. Also, hey Hannah. Hello, hello. He talked about how, like... whenever Superman is depicted as struggling to lift up something heavy, how that's actually correct. Like, no matter how strong you are, being strong doesn't mean things aren't heavy. Being strong just means you can actually lift them instead of struggling and not. So, like, struggling to lift up a car or a building is actually an accurate representation of the actual strength, or what it would be like to be that strong. So.
I'm not ready.
God damn it.
Enemy down. Need more time. I think you got him.
Only 137 more days until Cyberpunk.
Good show.
It's basically here. Strongs. Exactly. Got invested Strongs. God of War playthrough was on normal, and I think I died 15-20 times across the whole game, mostly in big wave-based encounters. Yeah. Multiple enemies are definitely how this game ratchets up difficulty for sure. Oh, hey. That's the other side of that. Great. He's a god slayer, not a god. Ah. Are the Cyberpunk games good? There hasn't been one yet. One based on the actual property known as Cyberpunk. They've all been tabletop RPG systems. There are Cyberpunk-themed games, so that's what's difficult. Are you a fan or interested in the AC franchise? Do you mean Assassin's Creed? Given that your name is Assassin Saint Hunter, I'm going to go ahead and assume Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I like them. I think at this point I like them in the way that I like kind of any super big budget action game. Come on. Leave no pot unbroken. That's the Kratos way. I played them all up to Origins, which I have recently picked back up because Valhalla got me in the mood. Not having Henry Rollins in Black Flag in some capacity was a huge miss. I think I can agree with that. I hear a chirpity-ass bird. Ah! I think I probably have to... It's probably outside. Maybe I need to bring my boat in here. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. Come out, you coward. I mean, there's all that burgle gurgle stuff over there. Oh, wait. I can go in the boat. Speaking of Cyberpunk, Henry Rollins, cameo, or...
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir.
Maybe not cameo, but seen in Johnny Mnemonic, seminal cyberpunk film. On my last voyage, my ship was ravaged by Thor's thunder and storms. I'd given up hope when the gentle wind of Njord parted the dark clouds and filled my sails. I've hid my treasure up high, where I can forever row with Njord's oarsmen.
Can you read it?
It says Pilsner, easy.
False leader.
Oh.
I've seen it written all over this place.
Is this what Vandrid wrote about his father, or what the crew wrote about Vandrid after they mutinied? Who knows? I really hope 2077 succeeds, because I want more cyberpunk in gaming. Yeah, I guess we'll probably get a lot of thematically similar, legally distinct cyberpunk games if 2077 really hits. Maybe. Feels like that's not really the thing anymore. Feels like games don't really swim in the wake of other popular games like they used to. I guess because games take so long to make now. There'll probably be a million mobile game knockoffs. Any recommendations for good cyberpunk novels? A lot of people talk about Neuromancer and Snow Crash, but I was wondering about more recently written stuff. I don't know that I'm a good authority in that regard, unfortunately. Oh, wait, there's Burb. As lame as it is, truly, my chosen medium of expression is video games, so I largely play video games. Be happy if we got another Shadowrun game. I thought there was some movement there. Like, I thought Faso was back at it trying to develop something. I mean, we got those 3 top-down tactical games. This is pretty good. This is 100% run. J. Rickle, it might be close to up. It might be close to 100. Maybe more like 99. I'm gonna do as much as I can and as much as I find enjoyable. Son's regret. Dad, while you were off hunting and pillaging, Granddad raised me, taught and cared for me. I loved him, and you stabbed him in the back. I hated you, but time has a way of changing things. The clan celebrated. They spat on his kind spirit, saw as proof of weak leadership. And as much as I hate to admit it, the Raisla Farmauer thrived with you at the helm. As a boy, I made an oath to the Nornir that I would avenge him. My skill with the blade grew, and you finally began to notice me. We grew closer. But the Nornir do not suffer broken oaths, not even those made by a grieving child. Their chest outside Fafnir's storeroom. It reminded me of that oath. So the cycle of betrayal continues. You killed the only father I ever knew, but even now, I regret my actions and am filled with remorse. Forgive me.
To the sun. Wow.
Dang.
This goes on and on. Father, forgive me. Filled with remorse. Regret my actions.
Had he thought before taking action, there would be no need for regret, yes?
Yeah. Maybe we should bring this to his father. Back at the storeroom.
Well, let's see. Oh wait, 0 out of 1 favors completed. All right. Yeah. That's the most affirming thing you'll ever hear out of Kratos is a non-committal grunt. He sounds exactly like my dad. Holy shit. Yeah, that's one of the things that you just really can't. Like, when it comes to comparing older God of Wars with this one, really, just the depth of character, just everything about this game has so much more to say, and all of it is so much more interesting than Angry Man stab thing. Uh-oh. There's more treasure. Persona, GG, see you later. Hopefully I can pop in more now that I know that my computer lets me watch Twitch in the background. Nice, yeah. Have a good day. Hope to see you again. Kratos is just my dad. It's scary sometimes. It's just solid writing. Kratos has a lot of character in other God of War. Yeah, he scream. I mean, that was, to me, was the redeeming factor about 1. Is at least there was something to him by the end, but that didn't stick around for 2 and 3. He was just angry scream man, screams and angers.
There sure is a lot to see here.
Friend just had a kid recently, and I got him Dad of Boy and Boy of Dad shirts for him and his kids since this game was one of his favorites. Oh, that's wonderful. So yeah, I can imagine, and to me this is the hallmark of just an amazing work of anything, is that you could play this and appreciate it for the video gamey parts of it. You know, like, oh, it's fun to beat things up and level up. But then come back later as a parent and play it again and just get a whole new meaning out of it. It's so impressive. He has an arc the first time instead of just being the agent of plot. Yeah, I agree with that. And actually, to loop back on the spoiler thing a little bit, I guess the ending of God of War is one thing that, well, I don't know though. Like, the thing that I respected most about the ending of God of War 1 is not only did it sort of recontextualize the game and Kratos' character, but there was a sequence where it was a gameplay mechanic that you actually like gave your life away, literally gave it away for your children and your wife. which is like the only time in any God of War where Kratos is not 100% selfish or fixated on revenge. For there to be an entire game mechanic where you're protecting people and sacrificing for them was super cool, especially in a game that's just about kind of unbridled violence, hedonistic shit like sex and revenge and, you know. So I don't know. I was like, cool. Oh, okay. That's all there to contextualize something else. It has a purpose aside from just being licentious for the sake of the audience who really wants to see heads get torn off.
Can you finish that story you started?
Odin schemed to capture the visions of Ragnarok recorded by Groa, the Knowledge Keeper. Smiling, jealous Odin took
I gotta listen to the rest of this story.
and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad.
You mean saying, my revenge and Zeus isn't his character? It's enough for a video game. I'm not complaining. Those were fun games. I just don't think they quite lived up to the story elegance of the first one. But then this one, oh my god, this one just blows it out of the water. Violence and hedonism isn't anything new with Greek mythology? Sure. So in that regard, it's like God of War is spiritually accurate because it is a tale of fighting and fucking.
That's just...
Ruthless, barbaric,
Yeah.
heartless? That's Odin. In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty.
Yeah, Nutbuster. Yep. They're
so-
just...
Reflect longer.
Didn't happen to find the whetstone, perchance.
What a good line. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, one step below that, Nutbuster, is like, that's just myth and storytelling. People love fighting and fucking. To some point where, like, most stories or, like, video games, I'm just like... I remember this old Photoshop. Hold on. It was from a Something Awful thread, I think, and people were just making up game covers, and one was called like Fighting and Fucking 3, and then there was like a little burst that said do both, and I was like, yes, finally.
We found your whetstone.
Oh, wonderful. This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh, wonderful. Here, for your trouble.
Health burst on any health burst on any successful axe hit, you say? If you level it up, does it make the chance higher? Or does it leveling it up only change the stats? Yeah. That's most scenes in Crank. Started playing Witcher 3 after you guys recommended it, and I'm loving it. I'm so glad to hear that. I think it says a lot that Cory Barlog himself has basically gone, yeah, we made the first games, they're great games, but they're immature. I started this job being in charge of this one as a new father, and my kid grew up as we made it. Yeah, that's so great. That's so great. Man. Can you imagine what something like this might be experienced like on PS5? Ooh, massive amount of stuff. They usually mention it when an activation chance goes up by leveling. Okay, gotcha. This God of War offends me as a Nordic person, though. The Anglification of our gods makes me sad. Not really, I like Norse mythos, so it's neat to see it in pop culture.
Can't wait to test out the new whetstone. It may not look like much, but it's practically humming with magic. I've needed a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it. "To lube it up," he said. I didn't ask for it back.
Yeah, I've always been curious about that. To some degree, my perspective is usually, and this is purely my experience, so please don't take this as some kind of grand statement, but I do know a lot of there's something funny that happens in America because we kind of don't have culture. We kind of don't. And that's just virtue of our country being too young We do. It's mostly around being afraid of sex and really loving guns and fast food and media. Media consumption and entertainment culture kind of is our culture. But there's nothing that I would really say are like deep roots, unless you count like Protestantism or like conservative Christianity. So, growing up, you know, some of my fellow young white males growing up in America, where it's like you don't really like, no buildings are older than 40 years old, and your parents kind of grew up in the same place you were, and there's no like roots or really traditions to speak of aside from like Christmas. Some people would, you know, dig back into their ancestry and sort of co-opt and embrace cultures they didn't really grow up in. And one of the more fashionable ones was Nordic, because it's fun stories and polytheism is a good way to rebel against monotheism.
If you mean this.
Long story short,
Blinking at me.
I grew up with a lot of people who embraced
There is no possible way that's
Norse mythology
That's nice.
as their culture.
Like to see
I'm
you
just kind of
do
used to
something.
co-opting that sort of thing.
Job.
What speaks to you?
Oh, I always say to foreigners, we do have culture. The best stuff is of yours. America's the greatest hits package. That's very well said. Very, very well. Yeah, I think I agree with that. It's like
Yes, dear boy.
mile wide, inch deep kind of thing.
What did we miss?
Ooh. Gotta level up that bow.
I know you'll use this wisely.
As absolutely quickly as possible.
Ooh, what more do you need?
Dang it. You guys have West? Yeah, that's true. Westerns. There's some bits. Maybe I was being unfair. There's a lot about America that can be truly American, like hip hop, jazz, country western music, the film industry. Yeah, Jitka, you got there too. I think there's a lot of things there, but like just being an average white dude from Texas, you know, you don't get to claim a lot of that. That's not really yours. Or you don't get to feel a lot of pride in your ancestors for being a part of that. So that's kind of more what I'm speaking to, is the sort of the weird thrash of people in their like teens to find identity when there just isn't much in the culture surrounding you. My American tradition was dad yelling. Yeah, ghetto boys from Texas, kind of. But even Houston has like a really good rap culture. It's more just like small town Texas. You just don't get much from. Anyone else feel like the mocap also an exclusive seem to revel in pretentiousness? Not hating it. I love the games are taking the next step, but to see Neil Druckmann tweeting last day of shooting just irks me. Yeah, a little. I mean, I think it pays off for the game, but I do agree sometimes that if you set out to make art, you may kind of, I don't know. I see what you mean, but I think if it results in good games, it doesn't matter, you know. But yeah, this is the hardest difficulty. Yeah, Chief, this is Give Me God of War. Nordic culture and mythos is fascinating. It's just annoying at certain. Oh, all the right fascist fucks have tried to monopolize it. I say don't give them an inch. Yes, take it back. This is not the first time, nor will it be the last. But yes, fucking. There's like an archetype there, of very smug, pretty unexposed to the world, self-righteous dudes who like to move in and co-opt cultures as their own. Happened to like punk music was a big problem, as Nazis just moved in and said this is ours because it was loud and fast and angry. And then there had to be a whole movement of bands being like, no, get the fuck out. We don't welcome you here, and sorry that you got that idea. So yeah. That's the motion in the ocean right now? I can kind of see that. I do kind of wonder how much of that whole white people adopt shit from other cultures thing is a result of our consumerism over the past century. Just anonymizing and desensitizing everyone to their own realities while making everything else into a product. It's a good point, Jitka. Yeah, I guess when your entire culture is around making money to buy the things you want, why shouldn't that also include identity? You know? I can also see, like, people feeling like, well, if you get to choose your gender, you know, if you get to identify as blank, why can't I just take this other thing? Why can't that be mine? There's this Maori guy who went on viral on Twitch recently, just covers Maui totems and stuff, or Maori totems and stuff. Really nice guys, Maori seem to be. I feel people love his stream because he's so tied to his ancestry. Maybe I'm just projecting. No, I kind of agree with that. I think a lot of people are just attracted to. I think even now probably attracted to culture. I'm right and grew up around Chicago black culture. Does that mean it's not my culture? Oh, I don't mean to. Man, I'm not gonna make no statement about that. I think to some degree culture is also inside of you. You know, like you don't. Like for example, you don't have to grow up around hip hop to like hear that and make it and have it speak to your soul and want to be a part of it and genuinely be a part of it. But I guess what bugs me is the commodification of it. Yeah, and I guess when people grab something and say this is me and it's more about them than about. I feel like adopting a culture and integrating into a culture is a process about the self because you have to like integrate with it. It just bugs me when people sort of pick at it like it's a buffet and be like, oh, I like these parts, and then they walk away with their tray and that's it. You know. Not trying to be an edgelord, just posing the question because it can be weird to think of. It is weird to think of for sure. I don't really have any. I kind of, as a purpose, don't have much of a hard line about that. And I think some people act hipster and make their culture into an entire identity for lack of a personality. Yeah. That I think everybody knows that one dude, like around age 18, where they're like, well, 20% Scandinavian and 15%. It's like, no, you're white. That's not a bad thing, but come on. Listing your genetic makeup does not make you a more interesting person. Now, how hand-wringing should I get about my upgrades?
Now, watch where you throw this thing.
This is one of those social questions that lie on a spectrum. Everyone's going to have different criteria for themselves and others. It's hard to make informed decisions. Maybe the best choice is to decide what you like and just ignore everyone else. Well said, Lick to be.
Anything you need, young sir.
Well said. You're definitely right about it.
Stranger.
All of it living on a spectrum, though. If there's one thing that it's been so refreshing to embrace, is that very little in this world boils down to very extreme right and wrong, as much as people might super want it to sometimes. Just here to vibe. No, it's fine. We're still vibing. You got nothing to apologize for. Vibe is preserved. Oh. Okay. Oh, Bullocks, this is Gimme God of War. Maybe I should put that in the title. Oh, did I miss a boy? Also, yeah. You can be vibing and asking big questions. That's what I'm all about, man. Big questions make me vibe. Why is that all? Why are you drippity? Oh, whatever.
Come here. What can you tell me about that giant lady with the bow?
She was called Skadi, Queen of the Hunt.
Ska! Ah!
Her father was Thiotzi, who could take the shape of any wild creature, and taught Skadi how to hunt them all.
Actually, wait. Goals. Yeah. I mean, what am I chasing down right now? Because I got a blue boy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Spirit and Fafner's storeroom. Let him know. Okay.
From the ribs of pack beasts, she fashioned second feet, allowing her to glide upon the snow so no animal could evade her. She became a huntress beyond compare, even to any god. Odin himself wanted her for his bride, believing she would bear him strong sons. But she spurned his affections, and for that insult, Odin vowed revenge. It was put forth that the Aesir were plagued by an eagle who would steal the precious golden apples of Idun. Not even the finest archer among the gods could bring it down.
Yeah. Thank you, Kaylee. So, by way of Kaylee, I guess Nutbuster. Nutbuster 69,000. I love the fact that you often bring up very good and intellectual points. Your Twitch username is just the perfect pairing. American culture so all over the place based on where you are. As a nation, we're larger than many continents, so a single nation cultural identity is impossible. Yeah, you are super right about that. I feel like the proliferation of the internet has really drawn out just how diverse American culture can be, which is the most constructive way I can put it. Because it was kind of always like that, except when you didn't have Twitter. The shit people were saying in Georgia didn't matter to you in California. Now it does. Hey, Steph.
Hi.
That's something I thought a lot about.
Scathy.
Ooh, oh, you did your nails?
Yeah, except I mean, it's definitely a learning curve because there's like layers to it that are
Yeah.
thicker. But
Oh, are these glow in the dark nails?
yeah,
Ooh.
you have to like. They do glow. They glow blue.
Nice.
But yeah, it's definitely a process, and I'm learning because I can see all the little ridges that I had.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm going to teach you how to do my nails. That'll be great.
Oh boy. Yeah. I wouldn't mind learning how to do that.
Oh, then maybe one day I could teach you how to blow out my hair.
Sure.
That'll be great.
You'll have to be patient though. 'Cause
I'll give you a tip.
I'll take it. Yeah. I'll put out a little jar.
Yeah.
That's a useful skill to have. Why not?
They're not. Ugh. I can see all the places where I messed up, and I'm gonna be peeling off the little edges, but they'll clean up.
Yeah, just off flake.
Yeah. Cause like it's just tiny. There's like tiny little parts, but yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Quarantine haircut's looking on point. I gotta tighten it up a little bit. It's starting to get fuzzy again. But yeah.
It's the temptation to prove herself superior.
I'm gonna consider.
So she joined the hunt.
Oh, hold on. There's
Scathy
more.
tracked the eagle as it flew where she alone could glide, and loosed an arrow from her unerring bow.
What? Oh, thank God. My G Fuel that you can get for 30% off using code SIRLAR at gfuel.com.
That's exactly what that is.
Oh, delight. Oh, I think that's the Nemesis flavor in Resident Evil.
Oh, they have a.
Yeah, it's like tea. It's like spicy tea. No, wait. The spicy one is the Doom flavor.
What the fuck is this? I don't know. People are just sending me random shit now.
Oh yeah, Tim. I played Senua's Sacrifice. It's awesome. I love that game so much. To me, Senua's Sacrifice is the exact kind of game that I wish were made more of.
If I know that at all. But
It's
her
like-
own father, poor Theotzi, slain by his own daughter. She was overcome with grief and shame. For there is nothing nature so reviles as a child who kills their parent. Scathy succumbed to her fate as winter's blinding fell, holding her father as the mountain held her in an embrace to last eternity.
Well, that was sad.
There aren't many happy endings for the giants, I'm afraid.
The ending of the game resonated deeply with some shit that I was going through at the time. I could see that. Yeah. Want to play Hellblade? It's on Game Pass. It's worth playing for sure. Also makes me really curious how they're gonna pick up that game for a sequel. But okay. The fact that there is a sequel kind of is a downer about Senua's Sacrifice, but. Kind of scary that I guess she has a whole cult now. That's not good. But I'm really, yeah, Tim. Yes, the trailer implies some bad things for the state of Senua's mental health. But Hellblade 2 made me laugh out loud when that chanting started. I can see that. It was a little like gummy mouthed, right? It was just a teensy bit of Uncanny Valley slivered in there, but I'm super jazzed for that game. I'm just generally happy about anything Ninja Theory does, as long as it's not Bleeding Edge. Man, I feel so bad about Bleeding Edge, but that's it. Everything has to have a sequel now. I guess I can't imagine Ninja Theory or even Microsoft. The way that Microsoft is running as a publisher now, I can't imagine for a second they like kicked in Ninja Theory's door and was like, "Guess what you're doing? You're making us a sequel to Hellblade because we need a launch title. It's gonna push a Series X." Phil Spencer just slamming his swollen hands on the table of John Q. Ninja Theory's desk. "More Hellblade," he insists as he slams the table again. I just don't see that happening. So I have to assume, that Ninja Theory wanted to make another game, which tells me that they had more story they wanted to tell. They had something else to say. And I'm excited. Why are his hands swollen? Because he's always pounding desks. He's always slamming those desks, insisting on games that are, like, not really system sellers. "Give me Gears Tactics," he says, pointing at the girl holding a chainsaw gun. "Make the camera further away and make it slower. I know how to sell systems, goddammit." Although Gears Tactics looks sick. Like, no shade towards Gears. I'm actually really excited to play Tactics. Nope. Oh, whatever. I want to try this new ability. Bong. God, that looks so cool. And I got another bong. Okay. Even if you're not a Gears fan, it's a great prequel. Yeah, like, so I played like the first mission of Gears, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot that I really, really like Gears, which is weird to say. Like, from Gears 1 to 2, less so with 3, I was actually super into Gears continuity and story. I've fallen a little bit out because they did the thing that Assassin's Creed did, where they start to sprinkle it around in comic books and like novels and things like that. And I'm just like, man, if it's not in a game, who has the time? But I picked up Gears 5 again because I was like, oh my god, Gears! That's just really kind of awoken something in me. Oh, never mind. I thought that was the frozen flame or whatever. Damage and rend attack. Reduces damage taken by 15. Okay, weird. You really like 5's enemy variety? Yeah, I mean 5 is actually a really amazing game. Graphically, it's a crazy ride. Like, the environmental variety is ridiculous. The storytelling's not bad, at least so far. I only just got to where it switches to Kate as the lead. And also, my boy Rahul fucking slays it in that game. So, want to get 5 seems like more of the same. I mean, is that so bad? Gears is awesome. Also, it's just like, it's a technical marvel. I guess there have been a number of games lately that I would say, like, this is worth playing through just because it looks so damn good. Like, it's just good as a digital tourism for the lights and sounds. And Gears 5, I would say, is 100% there. Gonna do the next Drunk Star Wars script read? I don't know. I don't know. It's not my thing. You know, it's not my idea. So I don't want to try to force my way into there.
Back here. Come to pilfer my boots and small clothes.
We found your son. He was betrayed too. And we
Actually,
found
yeah. There's an NPC that Alana
Sounded like
voiced.
he regretted killing you.
I ran into that NPC
good that
a couple of nights ago.
How'd he go out? He die fighting?
We found 4 corpses near his. They were decapitated.
Ha! Vandrid always did keep his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard, but knowing he's in Valhalla sets me at ease. Thanks.
We did a good thing. I'm glad we came back here.
That thief did not deserve the peace you gave him.
Maybe so. Still, it feels good to help people.
No, but after 5 other games, some more variety would be nice. Still get around to playing it one day. I think you'll be surprised. Because there are open world sequences that, you know, maybe are not the most profound. Ugh. Got some big burps going on down there. Oh, just luck. Let's Put something a little better in there. Look at that. Look at all those stats, baby. Look at those stats. Look at those stats, baby.
Even the dead ones.
Will you read any other books based on movies? Yes. There's the Triple X book that I have. I think that is one of the Infinity Stones. Really? Oh, okay. Cool. Open world sequences were but had an absolute blast sailing around. Yeah, most of my concept of that part of the game comes from Zach back at Inside Gaming, actually, because he reviewed it, so I just got to talk to him a little bit about it. But yeah, I do feel like, yeah, to a large degree, I think most people passed on 5 because they just didn't know what about it they should care about, which is tough. Like, to just say, no, seriously, it's like a really good game and it's just fun and you should just play it. Like, that's not enough anymore, just because of how many games there are around. I'll put it this way, it's on Game Pass. So, if you have Game Pass on PC, I mean, it's a big download because that game is it's a chonker, you know. Should read the Spy Kids novel? Ooh. Good idea. Yeah, once again, Game Pass is a wonder. Also, disclosure, I've done work for Microsoft. So,
Wish Mom were here.
they have actually paid me money to do things, so my opinion may be compromised.
And for you?
Did I ever finish The Witcher? No. Nope. Although I feel like I am actually making progress,
Okay,
believe it or
come
not.
back when you need something, I guess.
My side quest list is pretty small. My contracts list is pretty small. I still have a lot of Witcher designs to find, so there's that. But so we got way more interesting in Gears 4 and 5. Yeah, I think it's also like 4 was kind of forgettable for me because yeah, I didn't really care about JD. And 4 was them also trying to pivot away from Locust being a villain, which I was okay with. But I like them trying new things, and I prefer that over like shooting aliens all the time, or I guess subterranean bad guys, whatever. All the characters were stereotypes. Yeah, it's weird. There was this total trend at the time, and I think it was kind of half-hearted and didn't really go anywhere. What the hell's that sound? Oh, never mind. Hello. Switch to Kate was a great idea. I agree. But I got this from like Infamous Second Son, and Gears 4 had it big too. Was this like resurgence of sort of Gen X 90s sort of grunge rebellion themes? So like people with knit caps and buttons and like flannel. there was this total very short-lived streak in gaming of trying to have protagonists that looked like, you know, some stoner from 1994 that would rant about, I don't know, Tibet or something like that. I love what they did with Carmine and JD as a side character. Yeah. Dress for Seattle. Yep. Big Seattle vibes. So I felt that a lot with 4 about how it's not about fighting aliens anymore. It's about fighting the man. And it's about the next generation and rebelling against the cog. And I'm like, okay, I get it. This is the natural place to go. Why did you mod Witcher 3 but not GTA 5 since both are blind playthroughs? That's a good question. I guess I assumed Witcher 3 is going to be longer. So I played a lot of the beginning of Witcher 3 without mods. But I feel like at a certain point, especially in a game like Witcher 3 where there's way more side content to grind through, that mods would sort of prevent it from getting stale, which is a weird assumption given that I haven't played it before. So the Muse album trend. Yeah, I need a game I can just turn my brain off and play. Well, that can be solved through difficulty. And what'd you know, Gears 5's right there. But I see what you mean. Destiny was always that game for me. That if you just slap buttons, you'll get progress towards something. And it always feels good to have meters go up. But turn your brain off and play games. I don't know. I always try to dump time into 14 whenever I'm just like, I just want to just be dumb and do something. The problem with 14 is there's so much to do that merely deciding what to do can be a bit of a taxing endeavor. Okay. Fable 2, yeah, pretty much. So, brief question to chat here. If I progress I am paranoid about points of no return, really, about not being able to go back and do stuff. Somebody mentioned that there are gems that you can miss and not go back to. Am I close to a point of no return? Like if the water level drops again, are there places I won't be able to go anymore? I'm going for the platinum? I don't know what I'm going for. I just don't want to lose the opportunity. Oh, okay. So should I try to clear every island I can get to?
What happened to the city?
I'm not entirely sure, lad. It was abandoned long before Jormungandr came to town and flooded the place.
Oh, Animal Crossing. That's a good turn off your brain game. Oh, Dead Cells? Oof. Dead Cells is stressful, though. Yeah, I guess to that degree, any roguelike. As long as you just make your peace with dying. But I always, like, whenever I try to do that, I will invariably get pretty far in a run and then start taking it seriously, and then my gamer instincts kick in.
That's an interesting gate. I wonder who built it.
That's what I did. I can't confirm if they're missable, but that's what I did. See, some of these islands though are too high level for me. Is there a place where you can see a list of the regions, or do you just have to kind of scroll around? Oh, I guess they're labeled. Forgotten Caves? No. Yeah, Forgotten Caverns. But like there's an undiscovered thing in here. Wow. And also, does this mean there's a tear that I haven't cleared? If it's an icon that... Anything you miss will show up in the Lost Loot tab at Merchants. Oh, I mean more like regions I need to explore. Oh my god, to Barry's story. Alright. Well, Hyperlight Drifter? Yeah. You can go back places? There are places you can't go back to though, right? At least that's what chat seems to say. Breath of the Wild is a really great turn your brain off game. Mostly because it's like, no matter what you meant, like everything in that game is fleeting. Everything breaks. Everything goes away. So no matter what you do, you can't really derail your progress or your save file that much. What difficulty is on? Give me God of War.
There's something down there.
There's one place you can't. Okay. That's what I want to know. Team Pup and Sud 69, great name. What is the one thing I can't go back to? Because I'll just make sure I do that now. Odin Room Gem is missable. Alright. Oh, wait. I've been here, though. Oh, Diablo 3? Yeah. Agree? Mm-hmm. These are all good recommendations. All hot wrecks. Oh, I think these guys are probably too high level for me. Ah. Are they, though? Oh, boy. I mean, yeah, they are. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, and then, yeah, there's one that's like... Well, let's see what happens. Shoot. No, you're supposed to go in the water. Shit, that didn't work. Yeah, see, it's like when they're too high level, you can't knock them around as much. Oh, okay. Oh boy, that's gonna get me. That's gonna get me. Okay, damage over time can't kill you. Yeah, dude, this guy's level 6. And they're leveling up too. Nope. I'm noping on out of here. Diablo 2 D3 sucks. I mean, for brainless gaming, Diablo 3 is pretty good. Odin Room Gem is missable. Where is that? Or should I just Google it? Odin Room. I guess I haven't been there yet? Oh, the Middle-earth games? Yeah. I mean, Assassin's Creed. Lore markers, Mystic Gateways, Realm Tear encounters. Jeez. Oh, my oak. No worries. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Oh, it's story related? Oh. Okay. Okay, never mind then. Then I'll just move forward with the game. I gotta get some higher level gear to make the rest of this stuff possible. I mean, man, it's conceivable that I could do it now, I guess, but some of that stuff just gets to where it's Because the relative level does fundamentally change the mechanics about like what's blockable and what isn't. And when everything is unblockable and you do no damage, oh baby. It's like, it really reinforces the idea that difficulty levels are kind of relative and arbitrary.
This waterfall is even bigger now that the water's dropped.
Oh, I hear a burb. There you are. Shit. That means I need to be over there to hit it, which is why I haven't gotten it yet, so never mind. Don't worry, you can't miss anything. You can always backtrack. Okay. Thank you, pup. I appreciate that. Yeah, I guess I was worried that if the water level dropped again, there would be land masses that would just be unreachable. But I guess that's not a thing. So I will move forward with confidence. Confidence and power. Or these tiers that if the water level drops, you can't reach them anymore. Tell you what, I'll take a lap of the world and just kind of look around, you know? Just use my little peepers and see what there is to see. Yeah, the design of this game is just so good. And it depends what you consider a turn your brain off game. Do you mean a game with no puzzles or strategy? Do you want something that's simple like Tetris? The way I interpret that, or when I want a turn brain off game, I want a game that... Oh, look at this. Found a tier. I mean, these are important because they give permanent stat ups, but... I usually want a game that has, like... some amount of, like, guaranteed progress without too much thought power or repetition of like, game content. So, something that has a pretty low ceiling when it comes to clearing challenges, or where you can just kind of do the same repetitive task that's pleasing because of its lights and sounds, but the outcome, like, the outcome is not dependent on the value of your inputs. So, almost like Call of Duty multiplayer.
I see some loot up there.
I mean, long story short, like, something that you can just, like, get high as shit and play. And when you come back later sober, the experience will have benefited in some way for just the time you sank into it. Skyrim is a good example. You can just sort of sleepwalk through some quests and hear some dialogue and get some, like, very basic level stories. And then get some gear and some money. And just by pouring a little bit of empty brain time into your save file, you can come back later and you've progressed a little bit or benefited a little bit. Yeah, Overwatch. Yeah, you can unlock skins or whatever. Just because you're just quick playing and not really giving a shit. It's kind of shooting whatever's in front of you. It's hard for me to, like, get in an Overwatch match and not start getting heated about it, though. It's mostly when it comes to console. I just get so vexed that I can't aim where I want to on a controller, and it would just aggravate me after a while. I only play Overwatch High. Sounds like a good way to do it. It's quests in Skyrim. Are you insane? Yeah, Trey. This is part of my issue with Skyrim, is that I tried to play it the way that they told me to. Learned that was not how to enjoy it. Oh, but the lore in separate books. You have to remember which of the book numbers you found and read. I hated that, man. It's just weird how like little tiny immaterial things about Skyrim would just kind of just like, you know, rose thorn pinprick me every now and then. And one of them was that, yes, you would find books in chunks out of order. And I'm like, but I want to read this damn lore. Why? I guess I haven't been up there. It's not marked on the map. Let's check it out. Yeah, I am so jealous of people that have godlike aim with a controller. Oh boy. Oh, 4? Okay. Kratos! Shit, man! Alright. God, that animation's ridiculous. Did you put God of War in the top 5 conversation for this generation? I'd say so. I would say so, yep. Oh. Is Kratos even banging this game? I don't think so. Yep. I think we're about to die again. Let's find out. Yeah, the shield punch is so good. Oh, never mind. What? That... There's no fight. Okay, so it's probably up there. Whatever this thing is for. Oh, I guess I'll remember that this is there. Yeah, that's true. We see the evidence of banging with the boy. Exactly, Jedka. Some of the space buttholes are not fight buttholes? That doesn't sound right at all. Every butthole is a fight butthole when Kratos is around. I guess you gotta use the ropes to get around there.
Wow, there was another shipwreck under the water.
There's a marking on that thing. Oh, did I miss something? Hello, pompous ostrich. You like fighting through Dwarven City just to find some Dead Sea students from the College of Winterhold on an empty soul gem? Skyrim, now available on Tamagotchi. Yeah. It really was all the mods the whole time. Oh, there's another tier over there. No, Days, I played through this before. But I loved it so much, I'm doing it again, on a harder difficulty. Getting my free stats. Those don't... They definitely don't respawn, right? Pretty sure? Just trying to make sure I get all these. Is it possible to, like, max out a stat to the point where, like, excess stat points don't count? So let's say that, like, I don't know, I guess 300 might be the maximum. If I get over 300 defense, those points just don't go anywhere. This is where I just went, right? Yeah. What's with that iced out axe? I don't know, man. I just got a cool axe. What about it? You can keep going? Oh, okay. Back to this game this week and completed everything except the Queen Valkyrie. Any tips? Oof. None from me. I only beat one Valkyrie in my previous save file, so... Yeah, it seems like Get Good might be the most useful take. Yeah, stats. Hello, Jarlhorn of Heimdall. May you enter Valhalla and fight for Odin in the mighty Ragnarok. How's God of War so far? Thinking of picking it up. I mean, I love this game. I love it a lot. Which is why I'm very blessed to return to it on a harder difficulty and experience it again. Have I gone in here? No! Look at all these places I haven't gone. Jeez. Favorite FPS besides Doom? Oof. Probably Half-Life 2? Nah, I'm just kidding. Shoot Mania. I have not seen the Valhalla trailer, no. I need to check it out. I gotta go to sleep, Pharaoh Goblin. Cool. Thanks for watching.
We could beach the boat here.
Have a good rest. Yeah. That's probably up there with like System Shock 2. The original Quake, maybe? No. I mean, Titanfall 2 was just incredible. Hey! Yeah! Look at that pug. Stephanie is a big fan of pugs on Instagram. Be careful with a Valkyrie. I mean, is that what's here? We're planning to return to Nier Automata. Yes. I will absolutely play that game at some point. Hugsy Ram, yes, of course. That is what I meant. Yeah, Automata and Disco Elysium are like the two 100% Lawrence games that are really inexcusable that I haven't played entirely yet. Do I have the chisel? I don't think so. You'll know when you find a Valkyrie, yeah. We've done Jedi Power Battles. No! I'm gonna return to that game too. It has functional problems though. That game freezes. But at least now I know the signs, so it seems like I get about 3 stages worth of playtime before it starts to lock up.
In there without a key.
Indeed. Well, I guess this is a side quest for later then. Augmented or virtual reality? Virtual reality. Technically, you found a fair few. You'll need the chisel first, though. Gotcha. Did you enjoy 7 Remake? I did. I enjoyed it a lot. I was super pleased with that game. Hopefully Square Enix can continue putting out AAA projects like that. They seem to have stumbled quite a bit all throughout Gen 7 and even Gen 8, trying to get a good pipeline of AAA games flowing. But they got Kingdom Hearts 3 out, they got 7 Remake out, so hopefully the system is unjammed. They can start putting out software again. Oh, thank you for the bit, anonymous person. Also, wow, I missed a good amount of subs. Well, a bit. Technogashi, thank you for the cheer. Minsan, appreciate the sub. Jimmy Silver, thank you for the bits. Oh yeah, Mario RPG 2. Mario RPG 2 was just Final Fantasy 7. It's true. It's true. Final Fantasy X-3? I mean, I never played 10-2. I also I don't give a dingle of a fuck about any of those characters. So, nah, I'm good. I mean, I'll probably play it if they put it out, but I don't know that I'm excited for it. But that's fine. I don't have to be. Okay. I'll just continue my lap around the Lake of Nine. Oh, menu!
There's something down there.
Thank you for the sub. Would a clinch game of the year for me easily if I was allowed to murder that fuck Sam. Oh. But he's so gosh darn likable with his nice little accent and his deep buttery voice. Why is 10 so freaking popular? I have my theories. It was one of the earliest and biggest games on PlayStation 2. It's like that and Grand Theft Auto 3 and Metal Gear Solid 2. Kind of like the junk of or the first run of games that were worth playing on the damn platform. And when you put it in that lineup, Metal Gear Solid 2, Grand Theft Auto 3, and Final Fantasy X, it's one of the first games that actually appealed to women in any kind of way, because it was pretty and had nice music and anime boys. So I think its gender neutral appeal, plus being one of the first games that was worth playing on PS2, plus kind of riding off of the growing appeal of Final Fantasy as a brand, and it was one of the first Final Fantasy games that really leaned into what I think I've kind of grown to unfairly understand as the Nomura style of storytelling. Very sort of effervescent plot details that sort of really capture and engage a certain kind of audience. Yeah, 10 is sort of like 7. It hit a large group of people on a new platform. 7 has a bit more going for it, perhaps.
I still can't believe you ate it.
Maybe. It was also easy, kind of like 7. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Very menu-oriented, which again I think makes it appeal to all kinds of potential players. So you know, I think a lot of the ingredients that made 7 appeal to anime boys in the late '90s made Final Fantasy X appeal to a very broad cross section of people in the early aughts. I think like most Final Fantasies, it was largely music and setting. Oh shit. I mean, Return to Xanarkand is like, it's a track that I think you'll find is baked into a lot of millennial gamers' DNA. 9 deserves more recognition than 10. I tend to agree. I'm not a huge fan of 10. But I say that having never played it since it came out. I mean, same with 9 though, so I just, then as now, I'm not a huge fan of storytelling with massive omissions. Or just relying on the whatever form of lore delivery. Oh, there's something over there. It wants it. I also hear a squeaky burb. Where are you, squeaky burb? Main character sucked ass. Yeah, Zidane is... I mean, I liked him, especially in contrast to other Final Fantasy leads. I thought Zidane was a very refreshing change of pace. But, I mean, Garnet is really the main character of 9. Zidane was just kind of right guy, wrong place, wrong time kind of guy. I love 10 and I don't like new Final Fantasy that much. Ooh, well, Gru, maybe... What did you like about it? I'd be interested to know. He was Aladdin but boring. Oh, Zidane? Yeah, I could... Yeah, similar setup there. Oh, alright. Man from the streets runs into royalty with a thirst for adventure. I appreciated that his character was always consistent though. And I'm summoning deep memory here, but I recall Zidane being pretty chill about most things. And even when like the shit hits the fan in Final Fantasy style, you start to get to some wacky plot moments, he still deals with it pretty in character. And I remember being very impressed with that, because that's usually the moment that characters get overly dramatic because the game needs them to. Yeah, yep. Gru, that is exactly 10. You start out as this pompous sports player, and then a giant monster destroys your city, and you end up in a world completely alien to your own. Correct? Yes. You have nailed it. This is weird. I guess you have to raise the spikes. Oh. Or you have to do it right there. Oh, that's a flag. Okay. Steiner was so annoying. I mean, but Steiner had an arc, though. Yeah, he was annoying, but he changed. He was a pretty good bro by the end of the game. He learned how to lighten up. And like Vivi is probably one of the first characters I can think of where it's a character with realistic self-esteem issues or confidence issues. The rest of the cast, maybe not so vibrant. Merquina was not that interesting. Didn't care much about Freya. Then again, I just was never really into anthropomorphized animal peoples like Kamari and 10. Freya reminded me a lot of, or rather Fran reminded me a lot of Freya. Just a sort of very, kind of like Stonewall-y kind of animal character. Although Fran and Balthier made a great pairing. That's the thing. You gotta pair the taciturn character with like somebody with a good sense of humor. Where's this burb? It's driving me crazy. Hearing all these stupid burb chirps. I will find you, and I will hit you with my axe. Just listening to a podcast about the cannabis extract CBD and about how it cures a bunch of stuff, including childhood epilepsy. And the only response they had was, "What, you want to give cannabis to my 5-year-old?" Yeah. I mean marijuana just in general, and the continued villainization of it is just kind of silly on paper, but it's changing. It is changing, so that's nice. It's just, it'd be like if garlic were illegal. It's like it's cheap. It makes everything really delicious. It there's no downside to it. In fact, it's healthy for you. Oh, it doesn't cure, it treats. Yeah, sorry, it should be accurate with terminology. And yet, oh, I guess I've been here before.
Fire above you! That takes care of that.
Maybe that was the bird thing? No, I still hear it. God. It sounds like it's right around me. I hear you chirping bastard. Weed shot my mother? Ouch. Friend tried some once and melted into a puddle? Oh my gosh. The birds are hard to spot against bright white skies. Yeah. Maybe that's part of it. It's blending in somewhere. I didn't know you guys had suffered from the hands of weeds. Some wait, is that it? No, that's just grass. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up such painful memories. Man, speaking of weed though, woof. I was in the mood to watch a dumb, like, mid-90s movie, so I watched Idle Hands. That movie is trash garbage. Wow. And in retrospect, all I can figure is that after Half-Baked, the studios were like, but what if we did this, but horror? Oh, wait, somebody giving me instructions? To the right? It's shockingly bad. And I'm never generally a fan of like weed movies because they're typically not good. I didn't even really like Half-Baked that much. I gotta be honest. I started watching it and I was like, none of this is funny. Jessica Alba, yeah. Man. She has like 3 lines in the whole movie. And they can't wait to get her in like a bikini. I don't know. Of course. I mean, Big Trouble in Little China is an amazing movie, but it's like, it's not about weed. Half-Baked has moments. I guess that's it. It's like one line here or there might be good. So somebody's telling me to look to the right for Burb. I don't know if it was a suggestion or a guided statement from knowledge. I don't see any birds though. Her lines are to be hot. Yeah, I guess she nailed him then. Well, there's... Hold on, I see a pot. Not today. Germa did a pre-boomer royalty-free movie night. And this is absurdly stupid comedy about detectives looking for a gorilla in a house. There are 3 gorillas and a winding gotcha plot. I laughed till I cried. Huh. So like movies from the 40s or something? Throw it orange wood. Okay. Oh, that? That just does that. I don't think that reveals bird. That's just for a treasure opening puzzle that I've already done. Someone on the rock in the lake?
Father, look up there.
What are you telling me, son? God. I can hear it. Hey, Mike. I'll defend Harold and Kumar go to Shite Castle, but I generally agree. Yeah, Harold and Kumar is like, and like Up in Smoke is has pretty funny bits too. Wasn't it right there? Wait, where? Yeah, I don't know. On the rock to the left. Rock. Oh, Grandma's Boy? I've never seen that. Behind You. can hear it. Where are you, ass? Jeez. Yeah, I should. I mean, there's a normal bird down there. If that's what you're referring to. Yeah. I'll check it out from the boat. I feel like it's probably under me or something. But I wanna, let me take this rope, see where this goes. Grandma's Boy is a stoner movie through the lens of gaming. It's hot garbage. That's fine. I've been trying to watch a lot of millennial era movies lately because they're all very bad. Everything that came out of a studio like around the 2000s era was horrendous trash. Just the absolute worst. Fuck, there's so many of these things. Fuck. Taking a lot of damage. Fuck! When they swim towards you like that, what are you supposed to do? I guess you have to throw the axe at them before they get to you? Hey, misspelled name. Thanks for the resub. Oh, clock stoppers, yeah. Oh, hold on. I gotta start writing this stuff down. Because, yeah, there's like jumper. Hold on. Stop it. Stop. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me... Clock stoppers is an excellent... I guess anything with any Frankie Muniz led movie. Okay, last second. Okay. Oh, the tuxedo, what a piece of shit. Yeah, I watched that the other day too. I was impressed. I was absolutely impressed with how bad the tuxedo was. And like, the outtakes were actually uncomfortable because it seemed like even Jackie Chan was not having Jennifer Loves Hewitt's shit. She's not good in it. It's also like wire work, which I know was really big post Crouching Tiger, but why would you put Jackie Chan in a wire work movie? It's also got like the worst, I don't know, everything about the tuxedo is real bad. The tuxedo is a prime, creatively devoid 2000s era studio movie. I can only assume that Jackie Chan did it because he was just trying to break into Western markets. Oh, what the fuck? They're spawning them. I didn't know you could do that. Fuck. Fuck. No. No. Shit. Where did it... What? Damn it. Stun goes away so fast on these guys. I think they really never want you to stun kill them. Are there any indie games available on Switch you recommend? Well, somebody just brought up Gree. I think that's really good. It depends what kind of flavor of indie game you're looking for, I guess.
Look here, another.
Because there's tons.
This one is Thrym, a frost giant king.
Correct. A cunning one as well.
Is that Mjolnir? Did he steal Thor's hammer?
Aye, for a time.
A lot of these seem to end with Thor killing them.
Imagine that.
Ooh. Oh, River City Girls? Yeah, that's good. I mean, Hollow Knight. I'll recommend it till I'm dead. Astral Chain, I haven't played yet. I wouldn't really say that that's indie, but... Wonderling. Ooh, I'm not familiar with that. Katana Zero, yeah. Moonlighter? Dead Cells, yes, very much so. Bastion, absolutely. Hollow Knight, Celeste, yes, absolutely Celeste. On Transistor, It's on there too. Oops. A little kick happy there. Oh, Darkest Dungeon? Yeah. Hated Moonlighter. I don't... What is Moonlighter? I'm not familiar with that. Oh, shit. Oh, he's got flags on him. Killer Queen Black or Ori in the Blind Forest? Shopkeeper by day, Dungeon Delver by night. Ah. Oh, he's purple. Yeah, that's red. Oh shit. Why did I think I would have time to slip that in? Yeah, I probably got this. This won't be too bad, but... Oh, death, right. I feel like he's gonna pull an AoE attack, probably. It's just gonna like instantly bot me and then one hit I'm down. Oh yeah, Ruiner. 100% Ruiner. You run a store and go to random dungeons to find loot and then sell loot. IMO would have been more interesting if they had leaned into the shop aspect instead of tacking it onto a mild dungeon crawler. Gotcha. Okay. What level am I? Not high enough. 4. Pod racing just came to Switch. How high do you need to be to have the high ground? I would guess 7. Need to get his specials going? Well, it was on cooldown. Also, that's not going to make a big difference in this fight. This is just going to be dodging everything and beating his ass until he's dead. That's it. Sure is. Ah! Crap. Cheese him. Go punch mode. It's I promise it's just beat him until he dies. I don't think punch mode is gonna work. I can try, but I think that I doubt I'm gonna get any stun on him. I just gotta not get hit. Simple. Oh, that was a death. Maybe learn it through the scrolls the dudes drop after you kill them? What do you mean? Yeah, stun is not great against travelers. I wouldn't think so. That would undo them as an enemy. What is Stephanie watching? I don't know. I don't know. Something. I've been watching a lot of older movies lately. He hit me so hard, he turned off my controller. Got a bit of a problem now. The legendary battery life of the PlayStation 4 controller has struck again. Which means I gotta find a micro USB cable long enough to plug into my PS4. Because it won't charge off my computer. Hold on a minute. God. One of these days I'm gonna find a better way to do this. Aside from just stuffing all cords into my drawer that I don't need. Also, shoutouts to Sony for still having a ancient, prehistoric charging port on the controller. Oh boy. You don't have the one that PS4 came with. You're asking me if I don't have a micro USB cord from 2.5 years ago? No, I don't. I mean, maybe somewhere. Here's the thing about USB. It's called Universal Serial Bus, so they should be interchangeable, but they're not. Yeah, no, Xbox had it, but now Xbox is... Also, Xbox had batteries, so... Why can't you charge it, or why don't you keep all cables in a big bin? I do. I have to dig around for it now. Well, I got this one, but this one's really short. I'll try it. No, even that's not long enough. It's like a 3 foot. Well, I guess I could get an extension. I actually do have one of those sitting right here. Yeah, first world problem. For sure. Yeah, and that's why I prefer the option too. I've never understood people's insistence to have internal rechargeable batteries. It's not like you can just buy rechargeable batteries. You can also buy a battery pack if you really want to. You can use rechargeable ones, which are way better than the pack-in ones like PS4. I agree. I agree. You'd be amazed. You'd be amazed the things that, like, man, hardcore Sony fans are just a pain in the ass. They really are. I guess hardcore anything fans are a pain in the ass, so I shouldn't narrow it down, but it's weird. There's a little pocket of Sony zealotry that I kind of get to blissfully ignore most of the time. Unless I make the deep mistake of pointing out any problem in the Sony ecosphere. And they go berserk, defending objectively shitty things like having an internal battery that holds I think it's 6 to 8 hours is my experience. They will rapidly defend that shit as somehow being more futuristic, even though it's actively less functional. Oh, hold on. But I guess to Sony's credit, it feels like that's the only sort of console exclusivity fan base that's still around, because it's just not really a thing anymore. DualShock 4s do not run for 6 to 8 hours, no fucking way. I'm sure age depends on it, but last time I had this controller fully charged, it was about 8 hours. But this is also not a DualShock 4, it's a Pro Gamer Pro controller. Ajax, thank you for gifting out 5 subs. I played Disco Elysium for like 15 minutes. Long enough to know that I really wanted to stream it, but I haven't streamed it yet, no. Ting, 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 ting. That was a pretty cool sound, actually.
At the red.
Come on, get up, brother.
I don't know why I thought I could backstep that. The past tense of stream is strom. It is. I have not strom it. The new version of the controller lasts longer than launch versions. It makes sense. I mean, components just get more efficient. Batteries also get better. Capacity gets higher. Yeah, thank you. Also, Balorance. Any chance of a Siberia playthrough in the near future? Maybe. In the month leading up to Cyberpunk, I'll probably be playing a lot of Cyberpunk-tinged games, and that's certainly one of them, so... I also just, man, Cyberpunk games are probably the core of cheesy Cyberpunk love, so... Great. Shit, too early. He actually does that overhead swing in 2 different speeds. So it's oh, it's been a rough day. Ajax, I'm sorry to hear that. What anything you want to get off your chest, or playing on the hardest difficulty? Yes. What was that Cyberpunk taxi game called again? Cloudpunk. Downward Donk sucks. Yeah, it's just the He telegraphs if he's doing it fast or slow. It's just gotta be ready on that dodge. There can't be any mental distractions in the way, or it just won't come out at the right time. Keyboard's recharging, huh? God, it does no damage.
Almost ready.
Too early. Too early. Too early. Gotta learn to not hit dodge as soon as you see him come up, but hit dodge when you see him coming down. I'll be able to get this guy. It's just gonna take a little bit. This is Give Me God of War Scrub Daddy TV. This is the hardest difficulty, which is why he's one-shotting me. He's also higher level than me, so. $300, here we go. Maybe. I bet I can beat him before 300. Yeah. Shit! God. How did I decide that was a good idea? Whatever. Give me my axe back. There, see? Well before 300. Slow but very sturdy. Gotcha. Yeah, love the axe when it's frosted. It is a really cool effect.
Another name.
Another Valkyrie. It's no coincidence.
Uh-oh.
But who'd have etched them on Tyr's braziers?
Throw the controller, please. I can't. It's plugged in. Because I have to charge it. It would take my PlayStation with it. Chat only doubted you to give you the gamer rage you needed. You're right. Chat knew what I needed all along. You guys were really looking out for me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hold on. A Yearnman Finks. Weird that this was up against. Yeah, weird that this was up against Red Dead 2 for GOTY in 2018. They're such different games. Yeah, they really, really are. I mean, that's how it ought to be, right? Wouldn't it be a bummer if every game up for Game of the Year was nearly identical? I feel like that'd be a sign that something's off. I generally prefer the wolves on Atreus. The stun is insane. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. So. This is where the bird is supposed to be. I don't hear it now, though. Wolves are real good. Yeah, I should switch back to wolves. I'll do that now. I can't. Why can't I change it? Oh, well, cooldown is active. Got it. Skate Shoot. This is not my first playthrough. I have played through it before, but I am playing through it on the hardest difficulty now to maximize my enjoyment of the game. There we go. Okay. Oh wait. I can
Another
read these
name.
now.
Rota!
It's as if they've been made into a memorial to the Valkyries.
Well, I see no burb. Would be sick if PS5 version of AC Valhalla had God of War nods. Man, I guess that'd be cool. I don't know. That'd be a crazy cross-property business. Okay. And it sounds like it's right in front of me, but I don't know. The ghost bird's sound echoes around a lot, which makes it challenging to find. Wonder if there would be a big time jump between the next. Yeah. Like they do the thing. Oh, they do the thing where you're just playing as Kratos, then all of a sudden this masked figure shows up and beats the shit out of him and disappears, and then 20 hours into the game, you're like, "It's a Kratos!" Yeah. He's a member of Organization 13 now. Is that a head hanging on his waist? Yup. Yeah, this game's a trip. Just want to say your butler deserves a day off? No, he doesn't. I can't believe you made me read that out loud, Tertiary Chemist. God, now he's gonna get ideas. What am I supposed to eat? Don't lose sight of what's important here. Brr. God, this is maddening. I mean, I guess you can still climb up from there, so maybe it's... Sounds like there are two, actually. And it feels like they would want me to come to this landing to kill one of them, or to hit one of them, because there's really nothing else to do here. This is getting out of hand. Maybe he's flying above. Yeah, maybe. Like way above? I'm not hearing a burb. You don't hear that? Or like high-pitched chirps? Sounds kind of like crickets. That's what the ghost birds sound like. Sounds more below? I mean, maybe. I certainly didn't see it below. Keep going up. Maybe I'll get a better vantage point. I don't know if there's anything up there. Like, I don't know that that's playable space. I swear, it sounds like it's right there. Yeah, maybe I'm going insane. Maybe it's happened. I've got video game dementia. Where on the map were you? Lookout tower. Feels like there are 2 birds here. Any space is playable if you believe, yeah. All you gotta do is corrupt some memory and you can get wherever you want. What are you looking at, boy? Like, usually he'll call out stuff. And there's something up there. There's like a fence or something?
What's that up there?
I don't know, man. It's above a green-topped mountain. Not there. Way to spot it is to walk along the bridge towards the foothills and look over to the right toward the large statue of Thor. The raven is flying circles above the lake. Huh. Look out over the lake, yeah. Looks like it should be right in front of you. Maybe I got that one. Maybe it's a different one. Oh, whatever. I can always come back later. Hey, Skate Shoot. No worries. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you sleep well. Just weird to be surrounded by chirpy boys. It's higher up, I think. Yeah, it feels like it's higher up, but the only path going up leads me away from the burbs. Oh, shoot, right. Whatever. That's okay. I'll just continue my lap of the lake. It's behind the Thor statue. I don't know how to get there, though. Yeah. I might find my way there just by virtue of exploration later. Yeah, ask the seagulls. Oh, seagulls, share me your wisdom. Tell me what you know of these crystal birds. Kind of hear it in here too. I think the sound of those little boys propagates in a really funky way too. There's one on the rock in the lake. You were looking right at it. You sure it wasn't a normal bird?
That's some statue. Who built it, you think?
I do not know.
Yeah, well. Missed the chest back on the beach. Seriously? Oh. Oh, wait. I can't get there yet. Oh, wait. That's right. There's the spiky things I can change. Yeah. Oh, I gotta hit it from here. Yeah. Good moves.
Hey, it's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
We should. Bird may not show up until later in the story. Yeah, it could be. I could see something like that. It's alright. Adventure commenced. I don't think I've parked. No, I have parked here. Oh, never mind. New boat dock. Look at all of this stuff. All this stuff I haven't done.
What's that down there?
So much delicious game content. Sweet, sweet video game content. Actually, I saw a... hold on. I saw one of them little stat bubbles. I'm gonna grab it. You beat the story yet? Nope. I mean, yes, sorry, Web. I have before. Not on this save file. What times do you stream in? Generally, what hours? I am in Pacific time. If you use the schedule command... Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Kaylee. I kind of keep a public calendar of when I intend to stream and what I intend to play. So hopefully that helps. If you add it to your calendar program, it'll even automatically translate it to your local time zone. But that's up to you if you want to do that. I would say good bet is largely like 2 p.m. Pacific is usually when I'm on. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later. Going varying degrees based on what's going on in any given day. Orphan Masher, thank you for the Prime sub. Yeah, I need to watch that Ghost of Tsushima gameplay again. I'm trying to figure out what kind of game that is. Is it just like a slower Sekiro? Kind of more like maybe Bushido Blade vibes? Who knows? Snack Pack, thank you for the resub. Oh. I hear you. Son of a bitch. The birds are back. Torment me. It's your funhouse, but I love your streams. Finally able to sub. Thank you. I am glad you enjoy them. Genuinely. Oh! Sweet revenge. I almost got half of them. That's kind of exciting. I still hear one. There's another one. Wait, this is a type of arrow I don't have yet, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. Yeah. I've got bird madness. Hold on. Gotta go to the underworld first? Alright. Hellwind thingy. I guess I can go around and knock all the chains down. Oh no. That's a big dead thing. Where you at in the story? Oh, fuck. I want to fight elves. Fuck, these guys suck. No. Shit, man. Hi. Stop screaming! Fuck! God. Go away! Jesus. He, like, actually never stops. He just never stops attacking. Never once. Fuck. Great. We got too far away. Can't. Okay. I guess there's only one now.
This is the last one.
Shit. Oh! Fuck, is that unblockable? Oh, God. Super chill of him to go off screen so I can't see the flash. Whew. Jesus Christ. Man, I didn't know if it was blockable or not. Bleh. Gaming this for the rest of the night? Breadboy, no. I'll be switching over to Beat Mania in a minute for my my Saturday night Beats-a-thon. And then, they talked to Bruce talked a little bit about playing Battlefield tonight. Might move over into that. Was the red off screen? I don't even know if that's a red attack. I mean, I can assume it is, but I don't know if it is. Alright, let's, and he chases me down with a unblockable attack. Shit, get him! Get his ass! That's right, I forgot these guys are easier to stun usually. I will try to do that. Yeah, that makes that much easier. Any interesting Control DLC? I have already streamed it. Oh, that's right. He does that fucking backstep where he leaves a bomb behind. God damn it! Fuck. It's like the trolliest shit in the world. What? I didn't even see it. God. Oh, it doesn't lock on? Fuck. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yes, excellent. That's what we needed. These fuckers. Ah, man. Great. Yes, good. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Yeah, more. Jesus Christ. Okay, at least they're level 3. Yeah, you gotta aim that one manually. Yeah, lessons learned. Where'd the other dog go? There he is. Ah! God. The second you get anything going on one, the other one decides to come in and wreck it. Fucking shit! Holy shit, are you fucking kidding me? Ah! And he's gone. Fuck! God! This fucking game, man. God damn it. Oh, what's up, Jay-Z? Alright, let's try again. So close, man. It's the mix. Any enemy by itself is trivial, but boy, you can get many. Go, run. There, okay. Exactly, bread boy. This rage is fueled by G Fuel, the only fuel for real gamers. Real gamer rage. Fuck you! That shit. Get out! Damn it! Are you fucking kidding me? I hate these guys so much. Ugh! No! Fuck you! Stop it! Fucking stop! For 5 seconds, just stop! Jesus Christ! Screaming and yelling. Fuck you. God. Blarg! All of his unblockable bullshit. Back jumping with fucking. Arg. And he's gone. And he's gone. Yep. Blarg! He's so mad. Is that one unblockable or not? I can't tell. I can't believe Odin's done this. I think it's unblockable. Sure does seem like it. Shit! God! It's just so frustrating. All of your attacks make you move forward. It's like they trained specifically in the mechanics of this game to be as maximally annoying as possible. It's like enemies that just know that if they touch you, they hurt you. What the fuck? Kratos, stop moving forward all the time. That's a problem now. Keep wandering into... Are we almost there? Fuck! Didn't even stun him! Didn't even slow him down. Great, and now I'm in a corner. He actually pinned me in. There was no way for me to dodge that. Oh, fucking Christ. What if we made an enemy that breaks the lock on and makes it so you can't see the enemy? And then the visual indicator to kill people or that stuff's gonna hit you then gets obscured. I mean, it's really good design, but fuck me, it's annoying. Oh. Well, I haven't beaten any Valkyries yet. That's gonna be endgame shit, man. I think I'm gonna try that before I'm like upgraded. Absolutely not. Yeah, they can sure see you. Okay. Okay. At least I know how to deal with these two guys real quick, so... This is not so bad. Fuck. So, backs to a wall! Very cool, and I'm stunned, or I'm blind. And then... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting he leaves that shit wherever he goes. Oh. Holy shit, man! That's the only time I have to hit him! And he instantly jumps away and leaves a fucking bomb. Like it does nothing. Actually does nothing to him. Blah! The screams are pretty amazing, I have to admit. What? Where was the roll, Kratos? Where was it, my man? Gotta, I guess, cheese him out. I guess that's the interesting thing about this game, is it feels so good to go toe-to-toe with enemies that it just feels shitty when you can't, or an enemy has a movement pattern that means you shouldn't, like this. But fine. You wanna fight like a bitch? I'll fight you like a bitch. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Nope. Oh, when you parry, they leave the bomb behind. Ow. Alright. Gotta admit. Impressive fuck you energy. Alright. Okay. Jesus. Oh yeah, show me those hot tips. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, was that the first time I fought a dark elf lord? Blah. Yeah, 98 XP. Big worth it energy. Clearly. Man, elves are annoying. It's just the explicit dick over mechanic. Nariuta, blah! I mean, he was mad. He had an angered arrival out of Kratos, I guess. So I can appreciate that. That's interesting, that this chest would be open. I guess I've been here before?
Ready yourself, boy.
Oh. That feels real satisfying. Feels real good. Well, that's a boy? You're right. I'll get there in a minute. Oh, thank you, party bears. I shaved.
Adequate.
Can never make him happy. Just like a good dad. Yeah, okay. I need magic, different magic arrow to deal with this. Oh, the ground doggo thing also damages other enemies. There's very little that's more satisfying than using the body of one enemy as a weapon towards others. Okay. I think I've done everything I can do here for now. Yeah. Place of power, yeah. Place of power, gotta be. I hear a bird, but I'm not gonna let it drive me insane. Good dad disappoints you for 20 years, then asks for money after pretending to want to reconnect, at least from what I hear. Wind's howling. Luckily, my dad's never asked me for money. Never had that particular pleasure. No, he was extremely distant when I was a kid, and he continues to be distant now that I'm an adult. So I guess no complaints. At least he's consistent. Have I been down here? Yes, I have. Okay. Almost finished my lap, which means it's almost time to actually play the video game.
Down there.
Actually, I'm gonna have to stop and get some food in a second.
This is where the tower to Jotunheim should be. It feels strange somehow.
No doubt some arcane magics were involved. I would be not at all surprised to learn you were sensitive to that.
Completed the game, never saw these parts of the map. Same. I did not fully explore this game my first run through. So that's kind of why I'm really enjoying poking around. Oh! Hold on.
A waterfall. Still beautiful.
Capture card arrived and worked out of the box. Yeah! Nice. Alright. I may not be close enough to hit it from here, but I'll try. Ooh. I don't know about this. Ooh boy. It's gonna be impossible to tell what arc I need to throw to hit this thing. Can imagine what your dad looks like. Does he look like you? Oh yeah. He looks a lot like me. There's gotta be a landmass you can stand on back there. Maybe? Maybe not? Oh, that's right. Yep. Supposed to hit it from over there. And those enemies are way too high level. All comes full circle. Alright. Well, I got some tears. I got some gear. Got some experience. Let me see if I can level up Kratos, or sorry, Atreus' skills anymore here. I can. Good. Can you lodge it and then recall it? That's a straighter arc, but I feel like it's still going to be difficult to figure out. Hold on, let me check out this tear real quick. I'm pretty sure this tear is probably impossible. Also, can't remember how to make these things go away. Andrew, damn, thank you for the cheer, dude. Very much appreciate that. Time for a space butthole. Oh, yeah. And these guys are... Jesus Christ.
Brother, get up, brother.
Can the boy get killed? He can get knocked down, like incapacitated for a while, but... Man, yeah, when that dude's throwing out, like, platform-wide AoEs that are one-hit kills, we'll come back later. Alright, onwards to plot. How you doing, Andrew? Having a good day so far? Purple means they're too strong. Well, purple means the game thinks they're too strong. some gamers would just see that as a meaningless set of guidance for weak-minded gamers. But yes. Yes, absolutely.
Taken from this realm too early. You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
That's a twofer. Yeah, my dream is that one day...
Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them across the lake.
Great.
Bring me her bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
Just relaxing, enjoying some gameplay. Nice. Oh. Sweet Gulvig, yeah. I do appreciate that, like, it's such a good idea to have Atreus there because it allows the game to express Kratos' reticence to help anybody. It's such smart writing.
The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
Chisel, you say? What else? What else is... Oh, sick. Oh, wow. It's so weird fighting level-appropriate enemies. Christ. You know, a game's good when you kind of feel bad for the people you're brutalizing. Like a little bit, not really. God. Such a cool sound effect.
Looks like we got him off.
Yeah, by the way, my Gulvig. Holy shit. You just killed a troll, but Gulvig.
We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
Oh, that was another boy. Yeah, bong. Such a good sound effect. Reminds me of like the spinning, like the backhanded shield from 300, down to like the slow motion camera and everything. Ugh, such a good bit of choreography. It's probably the coolest thing in that entire movie now that I think about it.
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamur. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge onto his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Thor ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son, but in his emotional state soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
Ooh. They shot that with 4 different cameras at focal length, or 4 different focal lengths. Pretty awesome. Ah, that makes sense. That's how they were able to punch back and forth between subjects. Okay. And then use, yeah. I guess it was one of the first examples I can think of. Oh, shit.
Killed him.
Of using, well, I guess the Matrix was probably the first example of digitally stitching together physical shots to create a new sort of camera movement.
Well, always took credit for planning that one. But truth is,
or maybe the intro for Contact? Yeah, just keep remembering how awesome this game is. Right, J. Wriggles? So good. I have to use the restroom, and I gotta eat a little snack. Yeah, you know, Party Bears, I remember Contact being really good, but also, like, it's weird to go back and watch any, like, chart toppers from the 90s, because a lot of them are just really simple audience-pleasing stuff. I take that back. Like, Silence of the Lambs is the one kind of award-winning movie from the 90s that's... You know what? I'm speaking out my ass. I guess just kind of scraping the top of my brain. I feel like a lot of the... Like Forrest Gump and what have you. Like, they're all, you know, pretty by the numbers, just solid crowd pleasers. It's not like Arrival or something like that. If you're to, I guess, compare the two, how, like, Arrival's real thick and pretty deep in some of its themes. Okay, break time, food time. I'll be back in like 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, a lot of sexy thriller trash. Yeah. Okay, back in a second, guys. See you in just a minute. Thank you for watching so far, by the way.
In limited
Ooh, I'm back. What's up, everyone? Oh, that was a Bruce raid. Hello, gooses. Welcome. How are y'all doing? Sorry, guys. I'm kind of in the middle of a cord situation here because my controller died. Playing God of War. Yeah, big raid. Big raid. Tiso, it's going pretty well. Just had me a little taco salad made at home. I'm realizing my vegetable consumption has gone way down since quarantine started, so I've been trying to find ways to cram it back in. Which is basically just adding fistfuls of greens to taco meat and rice. And then just a little dusting of tortilla chips on top. Good stuff. I gotta take a shower. Showers are great. Oh, Goose Ray doing a full Daigo parry? Yeah, sometimes the world lines up perfectly.
A wolver!
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
I forgot this game had hot erotic werewolves. Hey, what's up, Artistic Zombie? How are you? Veggie consumption went up for you? Yeah, nice. What if I shoot this thing instead? Dang it. Dang it, Atreus. Ooh, that was neat. Why do all wolves have abs? Actually, I know the answer to that. I don't know why I'm asking questions that I know the answer to. Okay. Kill wolvers. You got it. 'Cause sex sells. You're right. You're right. I now am enjoying the video game God of War more than ever because of these sexy, sexy wolves. Bong. What? I'm using the wrong. I want to see what the There we go. I want to see what this looks like. Oh. No! Holy shit.
Tip of one, yes. A very, very giant chisel.
He like broke his jaw and I was gonna joke, well, at least his abs are okay. I don't think they are. I think he took the abs off too. Shit. Shit. Woo. Oh, you love the Trials of Mana remake? It's interesting to bring that up. I was playing Secret of Mana a little bit earlier because I wanted to get through that game again just for old time's sake. It's also pretty easy. I remember that game being a pretty easy ride. Yeah. What do you mean the front fell off? I mean the front fell off. The werewolf? Yes. Why? I don't know. Should that happen? Absolutely not. God, imagine rolling up on that later. Just a werewolf ripped in half. I mean, Vic, I may have seen that one, but I certainly don't remember it. Banana peels. Banana peel. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you for the Prime sub.
Magically sealed, I'm afraid.
Alas. Oh, Witch Hunter, thank you for the resub. Somebody gave an anonymous sub to Diction. Appreciate that. Bosk, good to see you again. Thanks for the sub. I'm gonna shoot it again. Oh wait, there's a dot. It's one of my faves. Yeah, that one was gnarly. Can't say I was expecting it, but it was pretty sick. Is your first time playing it? No, H. I have played this before, but I am replaying it on Give Me God of War. Also, the first time I played through it, I didn't really go around and try to do all the side stuff.
Thanks.
So, that's what I'm doing this time, too. So. Are you interested in the upcoming Assassin's Creed? I am. I actually started playing through Origins again. Got some time. Try to get through Origins and Odyssey. Just got your G Fuel in the mail. Nice. So did I. Funny, you bring that up because... Wait. Oh, Fallout 76 is Garbo. Unless it's free, don't invest. Yeah. Consensus seems to be that adding NPCs made it feel more like a Fallout game, but it's still not a good Fallout game. But yeah. Big sponsor time. I'm sponsored by G Fuel. Got a code for 30% off if you're interested in getting some caffeinated powder to juice up your life. Cobeefness, thanks for the Prime sub. 5 months. Back to lurk. Okay.
What happened to the survivors?
Oh.
That's kind of my vibe too,
Was
so.
a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
Cool. Hydration mix? Yeah, they make non-caffeinated hydration mixes if you're into sports or drinking athletically. It's pretty good for that. They have sugar-free options too. I usually stick with the sugar-free stuff. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Naomi.
Need
No.
something to get through this one.
I've done some sponsorship things in the past, but yeah, that is a recurring sponsor. To wit, they sent me their Nemesis iced tea flavor. I'm not sure exactly what a Nemesis tea tastes like, but I guess I'll find out soon enough. They also sent me the cans, which I'm scared. The cans have 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's a lot. That's probably more caffeine than I've ever had in a sitting before. I don't know that I'm gonna drink any of those. I don't know, maybe that's a few coffees, yeah.
Are we lost?
So do some of the rock stars? Okay. Jeez. Whoa. 400 is the max recommendation. So butting up right against what's medically allowable.
Atreus, to me.
I'm a baby with caffeine. I can drink a green tea and feel zooted. I kind of can too. Even though I drink a fair amount of coffee. Oh, that's him up there. For some reason, green tea gets me jacked up, which is not a bad thing. Send me the cans. I'll crush them in one sitting live. I am thinking about giving them away. I feel like I need to get my. I need to order some flat rate shipment boxes or something first, though. Hit out at well over 800. Ooh. English breakfast is nice, yeah. Nice. A good black tea is great. Although, I gotta admit, sipping on, because there's like a peach iced tea flavor of G Fuel as well. I even got an iced tea this morning. It's making me remember I really, really like tea. So I gotta get back into the tea game. Gotta order some tea. No, Skrilla Magoo. This is not New Game Plus. I started a new save file on Give Me God of War. So I'm playing through the game on the hardest difficulty from a early save file. Earl Grey is my tea of choice, or Ice Sweet. Earl Grey or any black tea really goes really well if you drink it like coffee. Like brew it pretty strong, and then put just a little bit of milk and sweetener in there. Good shit. But yeah, I think my favorite also, this is kind of Texas roots showing a little bit, is just
There he is.
so. Let me lay it out for you. Peach passion fruit tea is where it's at. I agree. Damn, I actually agree a lot. But this is how to do it. How to do it ghetto style. Because in America, largely we don't have electric kettles. I have one now because I'm a man of culture. Milk carton, thank you for the cheer. You get a coffee mug, right? You microwave some water until it's boiling. Then you put in like 4 tea bags. Yes, it's going to be too concentrated. That's fine. And then you have yourself a coffee mug of just hyper concentrated brewed tea. Steph's watching a like a comedy from the 60s, Bachelor in Paradise, I believe it's called. You get a giant cup, like one of these boys, one of these big chonkers. Pack it to the brim with ice. Pour that hot water in there. The ice melts, dilutes the tea. Pack it with more ice. Put a little. She looks like my mom. Aw. By the time the tea gets down to ice temperature, it'll have diluted out to be pretty drinkable. Are electric kettles really not that common in America? Not really, no. I don't know why. They're easy to find. They're just not a household fixture like they are anywhere else. Oh boy, more hot wolves. Till that we say hi. I will. Try tea from August. Black metallic is delicious. Can't say that I have, no.
Switching.
Okay, interesting. Sometimes when Atreus is like yelling excitedly, it reminds me a little bit of Boba Fett from episode 2. Just a little bit. Ah! Ooh. Yeah. That one's brutal. It's awesome. Fuck. No! Tore his abs off? Maybe I wanted to take him with me. Alright. Sad the boba shop downstairs closed due to the lockdowns. I'm sorry. I actually discovered a boba place on DoorDash that has reignited my love of boba. Ow. Oh shit. Oh boy, do I not want to deal with this. Aye. There we go. This is something that U.S. households being wired to 230 volts, so that you. I mean, that just makes the water heat up slower. You can still just plug in an electric kettle and it still works. I think it's just American households, like, tea is just not the fixture of a drink. God damn. Tea is not the drink fixture in America that it is in England, so if you're gonna make coffee, you have a coffee maker that has like an electric a heating element in it, and then also drip feeds the coffee for you. So I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't make sense. Fuck. Damn it. Shit. God, nightmares are so annoying. God damn it, I hate it. You want a hot drink? Man, I don't. It's pretty toasty. We are fully within the iced beverage months. At least for me. Oh! Oh, okay. Hello, Reefer Bot. I miss Boba and all the other fun food stuff you don't see in small towns. Yeah. It's spreading, I feel like. Mostly because Boba is just like, as a business, is like the best thing. Just sell sugar water for $4 a cup? Great. Like Banh Mi and Boba is the perfect, let's suck money out of the youth combination. Stop it! Oh, there's just bombs everywhere.
Hardened roller tree staff. That's handy.
Wow, that's actually pretty good. Go to Starbucks is where we sell sugar water for $5.30 a cup. Nice. We have a pizza place and a burger place. Yeah. I didn't discover boba until I went to the big city, Dallas. It's still pretty cool here. It's fucking nice. Yeah, I shouldn't complain. It's SoCal, so it's not actually ever hot here. Actually, I take that back. It got pretty warm a couple days ago, or like last week. I don't know where I am. Time has no meaning anymore. Is there a mod that removes the whiny kid? Atreus is actually a pretty good character. If there were a mod to remove him, I wouldn't use it. Just how brave I am. Semi-related, my roommate replaced the coffee maker with a Keurig and a reusable pause. I hate it with an intensity that scares me. Yeah. I understand that. I was never a fan of Keurig or like... Just the, I don't know, the waste that goes into making one cup of coffee. And it's not even really all that good. For all the theatrics involved, it's kind of really subpar coffee. Yeah. What's annoying is it's humid as fuck because it's gonna rain in a bit. Well, at least you get rain. That's pretty cool. Instant coffee is what I moved to during quarantine, and it's decent. Really? I remember instant coffee tasting like ass, but maybe I just had exceptionally bad instant coffee. It's just a bad drip pot. I mean, it is, yeah. I guess it takes all the headache out of measuring coffee grounds, which was really not that difficult to begin with. Instead of giving you one large metal tin for all the coffee grounds, we've now split it up into many small plastic ones. Can't find the bowl to my bong. Well, if I know anything, it's that when people want to get stoned, they will invent the most elaborate and amazing contraptions to do so. So, I have faith. Mother being of invention, as it is wont, that you will find a way. You will make dreams come true. Oh, okay. I guess that just makes this light up.
Read it.
Yeah, Turkish coffee is awesome. Watch the dude cut a sliver into a Bud Light can and smoke weed out of it.
Back to seas back.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
Huh. I've been getting into cold brew because Steph got me a cold brew infuser for Christmas. So I've been experimenting with different coffee grounds and stuff to find out what works well in there. I haven't necessarily experienced the like decline in acidity or anything like that, because I don't know. When I drink it, it can still rumble up my tummy a little bit. So I don't know about that. Maybe I guess I actually moved away from drinking drip brewed a long time ago, so I guess I don't have much to compare against. That's a giant head with a chisel stuck in it. All right. How does an infuser work? It's shockingly simple. Like, it's actually kind of
Thanks for the crystal we saw, but how do we get it down?
It's actually kind of astounding how much they can choose try lighter roast. Those are more acidic, aren't they? Oh, acidity describes a taste. Okay, never mind. Then yes, it's not very acidic at all. Yeah, it's extremely smooth and not very like biting. But yes, an infuser. So you just put coarsely ground coffee. Basically, you have a pitcher, and then there's a reservoir in the middle that you put all your coffee grounds into that has a little wire mesh, and all it does is just sit in the water. That's it. So I've used a French press before, and that coffee fucks me up. It's awesome. It's delicious. It's super caffeinated, and it also can mess with my tummy. Although I guess the times that I've had French presses after a night of drinking, so that's pretty bad time. But yeah, it's just like tea, except you brew it in. I mean, you can brew tea in cold water too. It just takes longer. So yeah, I make cold brew in a Home Depot bucket. That's awesome, dude. Most of the cafes and stuff I go to, yeah, they make cold brew in a giant bucket. And I imagine you go through a shitload of grounds that way, but whatever. Oh, where was it? Reefer bot. Make espresso in the morning. It's nice to have an espresso machine. Yeah, espresso's good for when you're on the go. I like the taste of coffee, so I like really savoring coffee drinks, and I like drinking a lot of it. So espresso, like just an espresso shot, that's good at the end of a meal for me. But in terms of like morning coffee and kind of getting the day going, sometimes I like something that has a little more lifespan to it. I think that was the one. Local coffee place has kegs of it? Yeah, it can get delivered on tap, which is kind of interesting. Okay. No, it wasn't. Making into a cappuccino. I'm still working on getting the milk right. Oh, okay. I'm guessing you have one that will like foam the milk or steam the milk for you. Moogdoob 420. Welcome. I like the taste of coffee, but only when infused into ice cream. I'm gonna be a little liberal with that and assume that you probably mean with like cream and sugar, like most people, which is fine. I'm by no means a coffee snob. You drink it how you consume coffee however you want. Oh, they give you something you gotta load through, I guess. That makes me think that the other one's still in this arena. Throw dark chocolate into espresso? Yeah.
Follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I mean, that's how most people like chocolate too. Varying levels of sugar and milk. Yeah, Kratos looks extra thick in this armor. I have it on because I'm playing on a difficulty that sort of mandates a little defense. Spot some stuff off G Fuel with your promo code. I've been keep getting more sponsors. Well, thank you, Kyo. Thank you. Hopefully you get actual value out of that. But I appreciate it. It doesn't help that it's like a legitimately good discount, or it does help. Excuse me. It doesn't hurt. I drink up from my drink machine. Doesn't quite live up to the taste I want. Well, maybe start experimenting. Archviols are known coffee snobs. Ah, I gotta get that skin. It reminds me, I gotta get back on Doom. I like the times when Atreus is just dorky. Little nerd. Oh. What's in the butthole? Oh. Okay. I worked at a local coffee shop for 3 years. We had a nitro cold brew. It's probably the most popular item on the menu, but it's just cold brew on a nitro tap. Yeah, that's it. It's just nitrogen infused cold brew, which is also not hard to do. Steph got me a nitrogen infuser as well, which I need to start experimenting with. I wanted to get my cold brew down first, which I think I'm doing. It actually shockingly wasn't that hard. You know, it's just like, I guess, jitters of starting out with anything that I'm not familiar with. Was that the one? It was. Open for me, great. Deliver unto me your treasures. Yeah, French press is great, but I don't know. My stomach's been unable to handle the good shit. Yeah, the nitrogen infusion is...
Through here.
All axe those, huh? That's mostly just for, like, texture. It adds a bit to the flavor profile, but makes it a little more creamier and smoother. It basically gives it the sort of the mouthfeel of having milk or dairy in it without adding milk or dairy. So yeah. The thing is, it's interesting. Kind of kicked myself. I ordered nitro cold brewed through like DoorDash a couple times. Yeah, it aerates it more. You're right. Which also means if you just leave it sitting out, all that escapes. The nitrogen leaves it, and then you just have normal cold brew. So don't ever order nitro cold brew delivery, because you're just getting normal cold brew by the time it gets to your house. Don't pay the extra $1 or whatever. That's your top tip for tonight. Nitro also breaks down caffeine faster, so you feel it faster with no crash. I didn't know that. Huh. Oh, no worries, Web Lizard. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's go talk to this giant boy. I guess there's not going to be a lot of talking to him, really.
How are we getting down there?
I have a plan.
You do?
That man's
Do not
dead.
be so surprised.
No offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Oops.
Then Thor is a fool.
Don't look at
This
that.
should be entertaining.
My clicking accuracy is low.
Ready.
My... Fuck. Fuck. I was hoping I could stun him. Maybe? Oh, so close. Yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no. God, get up. Okay. Oh, lame. It wasn't the immediate death kind of stun.
Need more time.
Oh.
I got it. Take that, at the ready.
Oh, didn't see that one. Tried his best to let me know. There was a boy? Did I miss a boy? Uh-oh. Fuck. What? How? What? What? Jesus. That's a lot. No. No. Arr. This is a lot of enemies. Okay. No, there's more. Why are there more? Oof. Yeah, this arena's interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they're kind of. That's kind of a good matchup. I feel like they are a little kind of well matched in terms of their weird otherworldly power. Doomslayer has been alive longer and killed more things. Yeah, I kind of agree with that logic, Reeferbot. He has killed literal gods, or basically the equivalent of gods. So I don't know. I feel like it's a good matchup. They are kind of oddly similar characters. Whoo!
Hey, you again.
That was good.
Come on up.
I see improvement.
Doom Guy's pure virgin, so he wins. Yeah. While Kratos was having children, Doom Guy studied the shotgun. Oh, that was a hell of a fight. I'll get up there eventually. Let me grab all my goodies. They're both gods of war if you think about it. Yeah. World of Books, it is a shame this never came out on PC, but I'm glad it exists. I'm glad I get to play it. And it runs well enough on PS4. Would have been nice to see like 60 FPS or above. Or like above 1080p. Would have been really cool, but I'll take it. Ooh. This game at 144 would do naughty things to my body. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if that would make the game easier. Oh, look at all the hair effects. So good. You can see the pores in his nose. Man. Extreme Horizon Zero Dawn when it's out for PC. Actually, yeah, probably. I have that game for PS4. Never really dove into it. But I think when it comes out on PC, that'll be a great time to finally play the damn thing. Virtuous Snake and Risque Toast. Thank you for the gift and Prime sub, respectively.
Here, catch. Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good hour.
How were you not seen? There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
Why streamer Cloudpunk?
More like I can.
I don't know. I feel like I.
Realms, and your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft.
Well, thank you, Virtuous. Appreciate you playing it forward.
It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath? You let him touch this again. Come on, then.
Cinder's body language is so good. Mortal Kombat, you're already back? You didn't sleep for very long.
After the water drop. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now shush. I need complete silence for this.
And all right.
There you go.
Complete silence. Ding. I don't know if that's a literalification of like how video game upgrades usually happen. I've always loved the like World of Warcraft. I'm going to repair your cloth shirt with this hammer. Just bang, and here you go.
Where shall we begin?
Where indeed?
Oh, what? Nothing? Oh, okay.
Well, hold on.
Let's get to it.
I forgot Cell is a.
That should tide you over.
Oh yeah, the blacksmith in Dark Souls, it just hammers away at one sword for hours and hours and hours. admit, that's a cozy sound effect, though. A little tinkle of all those digital coins. It's not good armor unless Kratos' titties are out. It's science. I agree. I agree.
My young man?
Unfortunately, sacrifices must be made for the sake of survivability. I can't see the ashes of Kratos' dead family. It's not good armor, yeah. The more ashes, the better. Kratos fights the best when he is fueled by burning shame. Man. All this junk I can't make.
How about you, young one? Ah, what shall it be?
Yeah, whatever. I can upgrade some armor. That's always a good trick. Didn't need much sleep. Your stream gives me strength. Nice. Yes. Me on Twitch is the way to prevent anyone from sleeping. The world's GDP has gone up by 20% because I am here streaming. I am Paperclip. Thanks for the resub. Also, Rod of J. How's it going? It's going very well. I'm playing some things, having a good time, making some progress in God of War. This game's real good.
Where is goodness?
Upgraded to max.
I think that's a keeper.
I can upgrade it again. I think I will.
Looks amazing.
And upgrades, well, I guess they do buy you a pretty good chunk of level. I don't think it'll be enough to get to 5. That'd be nice, but okay.
And for you?
Guess I'm kind of kitted out as much as I can be right now. I mean, nips out, nips out. There we go. That's the good stuff. Nothing but cooldown. Jeez, what would I even craft at this point? I don't know. Ugh! Why does that look so... Looks like plate mail. It's literally the first time I got to watch any of this game being played. Quarantine is good for something at least. Oh man, this game's so good. Fall asleep to streams all the time on purpose. Yeah, I've been told that before. Which, that's awesome.
Was there more? Let me think.
Basically, if anybody gets any value out of me sitting here and playing a video game, that's a wonderful, wondrous thing. Switch stances. Oh, jeez. That's right. Man, that stuff gets crazy. Bottle those. Oh yeah, I can upgrade skills. Keep forgetting about that. Nope. Or can I? Your loot emote is so lewd? Exactly. Now watch this drive. That's how you beat the terrorists. I can't remember. Wait, hold on. Yeah, what does luck do? Wait, no. Axe throws. Cooldown on block? That seems nice. Only watched Bruce last night. Nice. Got Twitch affiliate last week. This is literally the second Twitch stream I've ever watched. Nice. Well, welcome. Welcome to Twitch.tv, where we play video games. I like cooldown. That seems nice. That seems like it's something that, if I'm blocking, cooldown would be a good thing to have. Ah. So your perk activation chance, XP, and hack silver gains. Oh. I mean, at a certain point, I feel like you don't need XP anymore. Hey, Vinchenko Actual. Thank you for the resub.
So,
Muscle Party's a fever dream? Yeah.
Guess it.
knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
I only saw the launch stream, so I think I'm still sort of trying to wrap my head around
Lord, didn't he? Even braided his beard with it.
what the
He looks dashing. You know, for a
what the concept is. Not that it has to be high concept or anything like that, but
Careful! My shop's right here!
so mad. Playing Star Wars later? Yep. Yep. So Delta. Actually, let's see here. We were supposed to be getting on the Star Wars around 9 o'clock, I believe. Which means might be time for me to switch up games a little bit. I wanted to get in a Beat Mania session before Star Wars. So yeah, maybe time.
We heading into that building?
Yes.
You think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
I'll keep thinking.
So, I guess if you guys aren't aware, every Saturday there's this should come as no surprise if you know me at all, but there's a very weird Japanese rhythm game that I've been super into for years called Beat Mania 2DX, to be specific. I found out that they have a PC version of the game. After a whole lot of Google Translate, I was able to sign up for it and get an activated account. So I've been playing it. It's just some trippy. Oh shit! Let me whoop this guy's ass real quick. Now watch this drive. So you know, it's interesting music, weird music videos. This is what you have to look forward to as soon as I get it all set up. Oh, and boy, I think I saw a nightmare spawning. Oh no, it's a ranged asshole. Nice. It's four arrows already coming in handy. God damn it. Shit. I thought for a second the counter might disrupt him. It didn't.
I can't yet.
Oh, what the fuck? What was that? Did you do that?
Sorry, not ready. Father, use this. I'm ready.
Yep. Shield on back, got it. Saturdays for the beats. I mean, that's a really good idea. Maybe I will. Maybe I should. Caster, this is on Give Me God of War, aka the hardest difficulty. Do you have any plans for May the 4th stream? Well, I have been playing through, attempting to play through Jedi Power Battles, which has been a fun, if not occasionally stressful experience. So, probably play that. Sorry for clearing my throat so much.
On a diplomatic mission, trying to broker a peace.
I also have a, I think it still works.
Lives lost.
I installed there's a neural network upres of Jedi Knight, which is an amazing Star Wars game. It's basically like just really good fan fiction. I think it's not canon anymore, but maybe I'll just play through that. May the 4th? That sounds cool. Before you start BMAD, can you install RTX Voice? No, I cannot.
Lust for blood.
Because the computer that I stream from does not have an RTX card in it. So What's the bad Star Wars fighting game? The Masters of Terras Kasai. Or Terras Kasi? I'm not actually sure how you're supposed to say that, but... Oh. Alright. Yeah. Most people knew the sequel, Jedi Outcast. I think that was a little more popular. I think it came out on console too, which is probably why everyone likes it, but... yeah, you don't need an RTX card, but I don't... It's like a 1050, I think, that I have in that machine. Just for the purposes of having NVENC, so I can encode streamed videos. Is that the game you're playing, though? What do you mean? You might have to be specific. I was talking about a couple of games. Well, I'm up here now, so there's that. Can you tackle while hanging and spin while on it? No, you cannot throw an axe while you're hanging, unfortunately. Yeah, canon doesn't matter. I agree. It's still a good Star Wars story. So, yeah, maybe I'll play through that. Oh, no. No, Michael, no. Somebody was asking about it, that's all. What about arrows? No, I don't think arrows flip it around. That's okay. I am basically swapping games now, so... Let me save over this. There's a way to get it on GTX cards that involves editing stuff. Yeah, I know. And again, I'm concerned about the capacity of the card. Because I bought the cheapest NVIDIA card I could that still supported NVENC. Have you tried 7-hour hard mode? No, I'm gonna wait for it to come out on PC, I think, before I dive into that. Excuse me. Jedi Knight's a really cool game. FMV, too, which is awesome. Live action. Why did we forsake thee in video games? I know we have performance capture now. It doesn't matter. FMV is so great. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna... Yeah, NVENC is really awesome. I'm gonna step away for a little bit. I got some setup to do. How likely were you to get a Gears Tactics stream? Pretty likely. I've been enjoying that game quite a bit. And I'll be back. So, I apologize for the very short amount of gameplay you guys actually got. Bruce rated me, and all you guys get to do is watch old videos, but I would say maybe 10 minutes. I'm pretty confident that I can set this up quickly, and then we'll be back with some late night beats, setting up what? A rhythm game. So it's really trippy. There's a lot of lights and sounds and weird videos. I like it a lot. People seem to enjoy it too. So I'll be back in just a second. Please enjoy. In the meantime.
Various ways